I don't like the name Steven.
It's all good though.
But I guess that's his name now.
Right.
Steven. Steven don't seem like a motherfucker who is spray painting.
What color is he? Is he brown? Is he? Because he look gray to me a little bit.
He's supposed to be brown. Okay. You know.
All right, so what?
Like, I guess the problem is I can't see it right now, so I can't remember it in my head.
Right, that's what I'm over here trying to think too.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely remember that. I think he had like it's a turquoise hoodie.
A turquoise hoodie?
Is it green or?
Bro, I don't know what color turquoise is. I'm colorblind.
Okay. All right.
Bro, I'm colorblind. Is it green? Is that what green look like?
Let's do the intro, man.
That's what green look like? Because if that's what green look like, it's green to me.
Here it is. We at the Word of Mouth podcast. How y'all feeling today?
You know what I'm saying?
For the people that's tuned in with us, you know.
It's the Word of Mouth podcast.
Right.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the Word of Mouth show, Word of Mouth podcast.
For the people that first time watchers, Sco Show.
Reese.
You know what I'm saying? We doing our thing every week, every Saturday. You know.
Yup. On time, allegedly.
You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Something like that. It's close.
CP time.
It's close to the time.
Yeah.
Time is at 5, but the thing be open.
It be open.
You just be waiting on us to come on.
Right.
We just you
got,
saying?
Got kick the game to you.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. What's up with you, bro?
Ain't nothing, man.
This past last week we had a big ass show.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people talking last week. A lot of congratulations on it.
A lot of views.
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
We over in 60.
60. I think it's like 61. Yeah, 61.
So we don't. So I mean, you know, in the grand scheme of things, that's much better than
than what we started off at.
Than when we started off at. Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, and a lot of people have been telling us it was a really good show. It was really enjoyable.
Yeah.
You know what it felt like to me? What I kept feeling like after it was over was that it was really tight. There was no fat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We didn't get to the end of the show and start losing steam and just kind of like trailing off. And it was like once we felt it was over, it was over.
Right.
It was like, okay, now we get into some bullshit. We had we had some laughs, and it's like, oh, everybody is over here now. It's about to start getting super duper loud. You know what I'm saying? We having a good time. Okay, we got done with the topic. Bang. Head on out.
Right.
And it was tight. It was no fat on it. And everybody seemed to really have a good time. So I was really, really excited and ecstatic about that. You know, here and there, people just been telling me like, yeah, man, this last one was all right.
Yeah.
This last one was all right.
I know. I had a few people tell me that as well.
Yeah. Well, good. Good, and we're gonna keep doing our thing. We're gonna keep bringing y'all good shows.
Keep bringing the heat.
Keep bringing the heat, right?
Just keep bringing the fire.
Cause we the voice of the streets. Nah, I don't like that.
Yeah, no, we ain't the voice of the streets, but man, we out here. We got something to say. Simple as that. We out here. We got something to say, and we got people that we need to talk to. So that's just how we doing it. I mean, some episodes we just gonna get on here. We gonna talk about what we need to talk about, get the things off our chest that we need to get off. And then sometimes we're going to have somebody on here we need to talk to.
That brings me to a point that I have been waiting on to really delve into, right?
Right.
Far be it from me to agree with women on the internet, but leave women alone, yo. Leave women alone when it comes to this bonnet shit. Apparently right now it's this whole big bonnet debate. Yo, leave people alone about what the fuck they wear on their fucking head. Yo.
I mean,
whether or not you feel as if it's aesthetically pleasing to you,
right,
is especially on like I guess Monique put out a video,
right,
and was talking about what she saw on a plane.
Right. No, it was what she seen in the airport.
In the airport.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, when you think about it, when you about to fly,
right,
that is one of the most physically uncomfortable situations.
Right.
You're gonna do everything in your fucking power to be as comfortable
as possible
in that as possible.
Right.
I have heard my entire life before I ever flew how cold it is.
Right.
So you go there, motherfuckers don't be wearing shorts. They be wearing sweatpants.
But that was what she was really referring to, because some of the people the picture that was up there that was next to when she was talking,
Right.
It was a female. She had on a short sleeve T-shirt. It was like kind of dingy, and it was like some like them workout type, like tight shorts.
Tight shorts.
Yeah. So.
But I guess what I'm trying to say is, even if what you're seeing isn't aesthetically pleasing, the best thing we can do as people about shit like that, for real, like we can, I guess you can have your opinion,
Right.
but when it's like they know, like you're not telling people a thing they don't know. It's not like you be like, yo, you know that's not professional or that's not presentable. Oh, are you serious?
I mean, but
I didn't know. I thought I could go into a job interview like this.
But I'm sure that this conversation has changed some people's look on it.
I don't think it has. I mean, maybe, but not the great majority of people.
Because I mean, she wasn't talking to the ones that is doing it.
And I'm not specifically just talking about her.
No, I know.
I'm mentioning that she did. She did weigh in on this topic,
right?
But I mean the topic in general. That most of what I've seen online has been specifically about bonnets,
right,
or whatever. And if it's one thing I really don't, because I don't care, but I don't want anybody telling me how they think, what is best for me if I feel it. I'm grown. I know what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know what I want to do. If a motherfucker feel like you having long hair, if they feel like that's best for me, I don't care. I get my cut. Or if it's like, yo, you doing X, Y, you getting points on the side. You get no fucking points on the side. What is you? What is you? You in your 20s? Like whatever it was. I heard a motherfucker. I heard a person tell a man that trying to continue to have waves is young person shit. That's young person shit. You don't need to be doing that. I'm just telling you what I heard. I don't care though.
Right, but that's
and if opinion. I want, and that's their opinion.
Right.
But if I want the respect of being like, yo, stay out of my business.
Right.
This body I'm holding on to. This I can only worry. I only got to worry about me. All I got to do is worry about me. So I'm not going to the fucking airport and worrying about how many women is in bonnets and shit.
No, you're right. But
I'm just not worried. You can again, like you said, you can feel like it's not aesthetically pleasing.
Right.
But just because something isn't aesthetically pleasing, is that then your space to now tell them that you don't like how it look? Cause like, I don't know, something about that shit is corny to me. And again, far be it from me to jump on there and start talking like this, because I don't really talk like this, but I'm just saying, I'm seeing it, and it's corny to me, because I know on the flip side I'm not gonna like it. You coming to the airport, you wearing, like, when I fly, I don't wear sneakers. I wear slides.
But you never really wear sneakers.
Listen,
I
do wear sneakers.
But that's all I'm saying.
I wear Chucks.
You do.
When
you wear sneakers, you wear Chucks, but you rarely wear sneakers, bro. You really wear slides like all the time. Like ever since I met you, if you could wear slides probably every day of your life, you probably would. Like if it was a slide for the winter time, like you would probably have on some slide Timbs. Like I'm just saying, bro. Like you that's just you.
Slide Timbs sound dope.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just you.
Right.
You just like wearing slides. My whole thing is, I understand.
Slide Timbs.
For the people that's doing it for a reason, like I feel like she wasn't referring to them. I feel like she was referring to the people that's being lazy, that has options to wear different attire when you go into the airport. And my whole thing is, cause you never know who you gonna see when you step outside your house. So I feel like you want to be kind of presentable. You don't want to just look like anything.
But then that should be. But then that should be what you, like, if you want to make that point,
right?
Make that point about you. Make that point. This is what I do when I go.
But no,
this what I do.
But I feel like that's really what she was saying in a nutshell. She was really saying was like have some pride, and when you come out the house, you don't want to just look like anything like you, and if you do, then you got to accept the consequences that come with that, which is people are probably not going to treat you the way you want to be treated because they're going to look at you a certain way. There's stereotypes that come with,
but even then you want to depend, like, what does that mean? Because we should treat people with respect no matter how they dress.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? The decency of humanity, no matter how they dress.
But you can't stop how you know what I'm saying, like what your mind is trained. Like if you see somebody,
but you would agree that that's wrong.
It is, but it's life. Like when you're a bouncer at a club, everybody's coming in shorts, t-shirts.
Right.
One person come in with a ski mask. He coming with a ski mask on, hoodie on, hat on. Automatically, what you think?
Oh no, he coming here.
He on some bullshit. But this can be just his everyday attire.
Right.
But it's just
especially because ski mask is real popular.
That's what I'm saying. But your mind,
but I'm uncomfortable.
Is trained to just be like,
I'm uncomfortable.
And so it's not like you're not doing it on purpose, but it's just a natural,
right?
Like almost like a gas. It's almost like a natural gas that comes out of you. Like it's nothing you can do really about it. Like you can try to.
But I guess when you say having a suspicion or a thought, like even if, like you say, if you're trying to compare the two, even if it's like, I think this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm a bouncer, I have to say something because that's my job, right?
Right.
I have to say something because that's my job. If you get on the plane the same way I'm getting on the plane, I don't have to say nothing. That's not my job. I can feel how I feel.
That's true.
But it's not my place to then, you know what I'm saying,
right.
try to because again, we don't know
right
what people's situation is.
You right.
We don't know what people be going through. And on so much of it isn't the worst of the worst people. It's the middle range people that motherfuckers are talking about. Not necessarily Monique or something.
Right.
But it's not the motherfuckers that look dirty or look homeless getting on the plane that most of these people on the internet is referring to.
Right.
It's the shit that they just do not like to see. And it feels a lot like respectability politics, like chill, try to act presentable because white people is around. That like old mentality.
But it's not. But I don't think it's that. I really think it's just like do you always want them to look like? Do you always want people, not even just white people, but people in general? Because they like with that comes the ghetto stereotype. They look at
they gonna
like,
feel if we going down that road, they gonna feel how they gonna feel about you regardless. If we talk about white people, it don't matter how motherfucker they wrote nigga on LeBron house.
Right.
It don't matter what the fuck you do.
True.
For them, right? So if we so for me, I'm not worried about how white people feel about me. I'm not worried about how white people feel about me. That's the thing.
I'm really just saying as far as setting an example, bro. That's really what it is. All right,
like
you cool,
right?
With your kids thinking that's cool to be coming out the crib like that, then all right, by all means, do your thing. But if you gonna have an attitude when you see your daughter doing the same thing, or try to scorn your daughter when she's doing the same thing that she see you doing, and try to hit her with you not grown, but this is the behavior. Like
she imitate like
that's all
kids imitate you.
That's all they do. These sponges.
Now that I can agree with, because now the dialogue is now open in that. When it's like, well, it's one thing to have a reaction like that wasn't warranted. Like you see somebody existing in a way that is unpleasant to you. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's one thing. It's like you can just avert your eyes and not worry about that. It's different when, again, like you said, your existence is rubbing off on somebody else and you then don't like that. And you're pretending like you didn't contribute to this thing. Yes, now the conversation can happen that no, you are contributing to this thing. You can't you know, if you putting it out there, if this is what you giving, and not only if this is what you giving, if you giving this and also aren't parenting, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I won't say,
but I mean, I'm about to say,
like, if you aren't like having conversations with your kids,
right?
Because you might be a man,
right?
Right. Let's say you're a man. You got a son, right? You got a young son, and you might be dating,
right?
Right. You might be you don't got nobody you're dating or whatever. And maybe a couple times you bring a girl back to the crib, and you take her down and shit, right? No issue there, right? But the way a kid might internalize that is different than the way it actually might you would want them to.
Right.
They might feel like, well, all I gotta do, because all kids see is what they see.
Right.
And 1 + 1 be equaling 4 when that's the only numbers is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it sounds like I'm talking in circles, but I guess what I'm trying to say is you might be portraying a behavior that they misinterpret.
Right.
And you need to go forth and have that conversation like, yo, I know what you think I'm doing, and I know I can't fully break down and explain all of this to you too young.
Right.
But what I can explain to you is respect for you, respect for other people, and what that actually looks like in the world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then later on, we'll go through the details.
Right.
When you get old enough to understand the minute details and the nuances, we'll go through the details. I guess I don't, only because I like fairness, right? And I know when I'm scrolling all on the news feed or whatever, because I follow mostly women, right? I don't follow a lot of dudes. For me, I feel like dudes post too much. I know that's weird because women post too much, but I feel like dudes post way too much, and I don't care about their content online. But I follow mostly women, and you'll see a lot of, when you follow mostly women, you see a lot of how women feel about men, right? Which is natural. And some of the things they say, some of the things I see people say, is like, yo, sis, like, fuck out of here. You don't know how many arguments I've been into where it's like, you know, you'll see a girl post a meme, like one of the text memes or whatever, that say something to the effect of a real man doesn't want to please 1,000 women. A real man wants to please one woman 1,000 ways. That's slut shaming.
Right.
You have no control over what makes me a real man. No other person, nobody has any control. What the fuck is a real man?
Right.
I'm a real man. I exist. Nothing of the morals that you put on me has any bearing on that. Just because I'm not doing the thing you want. If I want to fuck 1,000 girls, I'm still a real man. If I want to fuck 1,000,000 girls consensually, I'm still a real man. I don't lose that just because I'm not doing the thing you want. And if I feel that way and I mean that, I have to keep the same energy for them. Okay, cool. Same energy. And that's what and that's the thing I just don't like that I can, like, now that particular girl, she can feel that way. She can feel like, them type of niggas like the niggas I want around me. Cool. That's not the type of lifestyle I want to live. That's the type of lifestyle I want to be exposed to. Cool. But when you take the extra step to tell me, nah, sis, I'm not trying to hear that shit. That's slut shaming. That particular thing. That's slut shaming. You doing a lot. Men can be slut shamed. I know that's a crazy mentality for the world to think right now, but I constantly point it out. Because I don't think we should be slut shaming women. I don't think it helps us. I don't think it helps us in any way to do that. It has not boded well for relationships in any era. It has not made relationships better in any era. It definitely don't help if you do it. It for sure still doesn't help to do it to men. So I'm not for it. So if I'm not for that, I can't necessarily be for this in this context. That's my opinion on that. Like, the girl is a little different, but the tennis girl,
Right.
she told him, ain't that Corday girlfriend?
Who?
I think that young tennis girl is with
Naomi Osaka?
yeah, I think she with Corday.
YBA Corday?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Don't get me wrong. I know he with a really rich tennis girl or whatever. I know that to be true. But yeah, she told him that she not doing interviews. She's like, I'm not doing them, and I'll pay the fine. And then like the French try to tell her, well, then we just gonna kick you out altogether. Why? It's a fine for not doing the interviews. I said I'll pay the fine. Why am I thus being punished more? Like, the fuck? No, bro. Like, you can't just keep like, why? And then it's like, yo, I'm not doing them. I'm not trying to do these interviews because it makes me feel a certain way.
Right.
It makes me feel a certain. I'm not on my game as hard. Ain't that the most important thing that I go out there and win?
Right.
Why should I subject myself to some bullshit if I know it fucks my game up over some interviews? Like, we not talking about game shit. We talk about interviews. We talk about interviews, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Like, that shit is corny to me. Like, when I heard that story, I was like, wait a minute, they kicking her out, like trying to kick her out of the job, bro. But yet, if it was a white girl, I don't know that I'm seeing those same results. If the white tennis girl don't want to do, the French tennis girl don't want to do the interviews.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know that I'm seeing. I don't have any examples of that.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I'm seeing the same. I don't know that they giving that white girl the same energy. I don't know if they finding her and all that shit. No, she started talking about her mental health. It's messing up my mental health. It's messing up my game. They gonna put their arms around this. Oh, sweet girl.
She can't wear any more masks. You know how she was wearing the mask with
Oh, yeah.
everybody's name on there?
Go ahead, yeah.
She can't wear them anymore.
They banned her from wearing the
banned-
COVID mask.
Not the COVID. You know how everybody that
Yeah.
she was wearing their mask, like say their name.
Right.
They like, oh, you can't wear, not her. They just made it so you can't wear those type of masks. Any political type of mask.
Literally one person is doing this, and they giving like, bro.
I mean, but they've been doing this shit for years, bro. That's why
But
it's not really surprising.
It's not surprising. It's
They
not.
done
It's
did it-
just
They done did it to AI. They done did it to Michael Jordan. They done did it to. You know what I mean?
just
like, numerous-
brand new rules over
Right.
one person
just creating shit.
creating shit.
Yeah.
Yo, they did that to fucking
Ali. They did it to a lot of people.
Simone Biles recently last year. She did whatever I don't want to say trick, but whatever move she did is like this impossible move
Right.
that nobody can do it.
Right.
But they had to ban the move. They're saying because if somebody tries it, they're going to get hurt.
Right.
She made
this move
she
up.
keeps making new impossible moves that she does and she can do. But if someone else do it, they could get hurt and die. So they're banning it. It's like, you can't do this.
And what is it like? She snowboard?
No, she
Simone Biles is gymnastics.
she does gymnastics.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, she like one of the most decorated
she
American
just did another one.
Gymnast.
decorated athletes on Earth, apparently. Like one of the most decorated athletes on Earth because she was, got winning gold medals for the Olympics like crazy.
Right. Gymnastics, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like it was like she, like apparently like she does impossible shit. Like it's like, yo, no human should be able to do this. And so it's like, bro, at every which way, they is trying to like stomp. It's why I be saying like, I don't want any. That's why this is so important to me. This here, I don't want white people ahead over me at all. Fuck them. I don't want anybody over me.
Right.
But for damn sure, I'm not going nowhere with the intention of like begging white people to give me a shot somewhere or any of that shit. Fuck that, yo. Me and Precious was talking about this shit because we was talking about how you dress when you go into like a meeting or whatever.
Right.
And I was like, yo, when the meetings come for this, I'm coming in as me. Because I'm not coming in begging. I'm not coming here to beg.
Right. So
whatever expectation y'all think y'all getting, I'm not coming in there to impress you. I'm coming in there as me. I hate the idea that you have to water yourself down because white people can't take the flavor. I'm not doing it. I refuse. I'm not doing it. You know, one thing is not off topic, but it reminds me of it all the time. Is how like so often rappers, when they start getting more popular, like when they start getting real popular, they start being, you know, like doing all these $1 million deals, all these people, whatever. They have to start going in public and saying how much they aren't a rapper. Oh no, I'm not a rapper. I'm a businessman. I'm a businessman. Oh, I'm bigger than hip hop. Oh no, hip hop. You put me in a box. I'm just a rapper, bro. Hip hop is culture. Everything that doesn't have to do with like nerd culture follows hip hop. As far as I can see, when I look around, except for fucking nerd culture, everything else follows hip hop. How the fuck are you bigger than Earth culture?
Right.
Why do we have to, like, bro? And if Earth culture is coming from hip hop, and the arbiters, the motherfuckers who are the mouthpieces for hip hop, is rappers and R&B stars, why are we pretending like they not the superheroes they supposed to be? I understand motherfuckers got their bullshit. I'm not saying they ain't got their bullshit. Why do I got, like, why do you have to act like that's holding you back? Again, watering down your fucking food because white people can't accept the flavor. No, I'm not with it. I said when this shit go and the music go and I walk into the rooms, I'm a rapper. I'm a rapper who own a podcast network. I'm not coming in there as, oh no, that's some shit I do. That's just a hobby. No, you either fucking with me on this level or you're not fucking with me.
But how you know if there's not really people just hobbies?
If it is a hobby, that's fine.
So,
it's too many people who starts to talk about how when they go into when they do these real candid interviews,
right?
Like, and they start talking about how the only person who don't do it is 50 Cent, honestly. But that I've seen who actually will have the conversation. A lot of people won't have it. But like here and there, you'll hear these older rappers after, you know, they'll say, yo, when you go, this man not as a rapper, they don't respect you. They don't give you respect on that level. So like, yeah, you rap and you made your money, you made the start of your money that way, but you gotta portray a different image. You can't portray the rap image because they have their thoughts of what that means.
I mean, I don't think it's that because they know who you are. They know you're a rapper. So when you come in the room, so I think what it is he's saying don't go in there with just, oh, I'm just a rapper. Whatever y'all give me, we gonna make that deal. Like, go in there with the business mind and understand what you're looking at. Understand what they telling you. Understand what they saying to you. Because if you come in there with some, oh, I'm just a rapper, I ain't looking at that shit, or where I need to sign that type of shit, because you know some motherfuckers that's just like that.
But even saying just a rapper, I'm just a rapper. I create culture. I help shape the world.
Well, if that's the way you want to
That's I guess, and maybe I'm the only one that's looking at it that
I'm
way.
like, everybody don't
look at it that
way, right?
Maybe so, but that's super weird to me. To not look at, if you are a rapper, to not look at it that way.
Right.
I help shape the fucking culture.
I feel like they don't want that they don't want just that stigma on them that they're just a rapper.
But that stigma, again,
because you got to stop it sometime.
But I'm saying that, even that, like the stigma of it.
Right.
I'm not going into no rooms ready to do deals with motherfuckers that's like, I don't want that money.
Right.
I don't want that bread.
Right.
I don't want it. If that's how I gotta go in on the, because I know how you truly feel. I love hip hop.
Right.
I'm not going into the room with you if, I'm not saying you gotta love it too. I'm not going into the room if, because to me that feel like racism. That feel a lot like you feel a certain way about some shit because of what you've seen. You don't know anything about it. So you can feel a stigma about black people in general. All of a sudden, like, nah, bro, like I'm cool. I'm not doing it. Again, they can do whatever they want to do. Everybody else, they can do whatever they want to do. When I walk in the room, I walk in the room as Reese. I walk in the room as this.
So you're not gonna have a business mind when you go in the room.
No, I have a business mind. I'm a rapper who got a business mind.
Exactly.
I'm a businessman. I'm a rapper.
But that's what I think they were referring to when they say don't go in there just saying I'm a rapper. Go in there.
That's not how they was kicking it. That's not how different. That's not how they was kicking. If that's what they was trying to portray, they cool. They need to just be more clear about that.
Yeah, because
when they go inside, but that's not because a lot of motherfuckers be like.
But it's a lot of people that don't change themselves when they go in the room. So it's not. I don't really think it's about changing your attire or how you talk and how you walk and stuff like that. Like, it's a lot of successful people and rappers that are their self 24/7.
Sure.
So I don't think it's that. I just think what they are referring to is you have to know what's going on. Like, you can't just be thinking that these people got the best interest for you. Because they don't.
No.
They got the best interest for them. So
course.
you have to understand what's going on. Go in there with a business mind. Don't go in there. But
does you being a rapper stop you from having that mindset?
No, it doesn't.
Like, I would think that, like, that would add to it. That's a business you gotta run. I mean, it's you as a rapper. It's art, yeah, but you still got to eat. If you're feeding yourself and you running a business,
right?
Like, you have to make money from that shit,
right?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what?
But you gotta put your trust in somebody else at some point. Because if you're the rapper,
right,
and the artist, you're going to be doing what? You're going to be counting the money as well as making the music, as well as doing the content. Like, you're going to be doing everything. Like,
no, I mean, it'll be people. Of course, I'll have people. If we talk about me, I'll definitely have people around that I trust, and that's hard to do. That's trial and error. Like, you go in there and everybody, you go in there, you looking for an accountant or whatever. He's right. You find they say the right stuff or whatever, and you just got to go with them. And then sometimes you figure out that dumb motherfuckers want for you.
Right.
It happens. Right.
But with that, that's what I mean. As far as you gotta also have that business mind, because you hire them people, they can be fucking you over for years. But if you got that business mind,
if you're not
once once you check the work behind them,
right,
you see shit.
You gotta have two accountants. You gotta have your accountant who's counting everything, and then another accountant checking his work.
Right.
And then you going behind checking after that.
Exactly. So that's really what I think they were referring to. Because I don't think nobody was saying don't go in there and say you're not no rapper, because it's evident. Like, that's obvious. You only dealing with me because I'm rapping.
When I see it again, I'm gonna try to hold on to a clip of it, because I don't want to go through and start saying the names of who I seen talk like this. Mm-hmm. I don't want to do that.
Maybe
but
they're not only a rapper.
No, it was more so not. It's because saying I'm not only a rapper is fine, but they go, I'm not just a rapper. Like, as if that's the bottom.
But isn't that the same?
But people, you always say people speak in absolutes.
They do.
wrong.
They do.
So that's what people always you have to remember. That's what people do.
And maybe that, and again, maybe that's the case.
Right.
And like I said,
I'm not only a rapper,
the
so
the
it's like I'm not
the
just-
younger
rapper,
the
right.
younger folks,
Yes.
I don't really, because you know, young people, right? But it's the older people who don't do more explanation when they talk. I know.
I mean, the people,
It's-
I don't know no better either.
the people I've heard said it. They elaborate a little bit, like Master P, for instance. He lets you know I'm not just a rapper. I'm a father. I'm this. I'm a coach. I'm this. I'm that. Like he
Right.
lets you know all his endeavors that he's
Right.
involved in. So that's like what she was saying. Like they might just use the word
Yeah, just-
wrong.
Maybe.
Like yeah.
Maybe it just I've maybe, and I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case because, like I said, I'm not going into any rooms begging. Everything we gonna get from this, we getting ourselves. Any room we go in to talk to motherfuckers about, any room I go into, we going to talk to motherfuckers about this shit here. We going in because they see potential here. I'm not going in begging. I'm not doing that. Like, no, we don't need that. It's too many motherfucking outlets.
Right.
It's
It
too
really
many
is, though.
motherfucking outlets.
Yeah.
I wish the fuck I would. Like, I seen so many people, like, speaking on podcasting, right? I see so many people make the same mistake that they don't know that they're making. Because, of course, it would make sense to you to, like, the mistake, I think, is, like, when you take your podcast and you put it on multiple different platforms. Your Titles, your Apples, your Spotify's, this, that, and the third, right? And you hear it makes sense to do that. But do you know that they pay for podcasts? When they think you dope, they come to you with a bag. Why do they have to come to you if your podcast is if you already uploading your shit on there? No, I'm not uploading shit to no Tidal, to no Spotify, to no Apple, none of that. This podcast don't go to them. They don't get to them. As of right now, I own this.
Right.
They want a piece of this. They come with money. They got to bring some money here. And we're gonna talk about leasing, IP, shit like that. I'm not just uploading that shit because I'm looking for views on multiple. No. Because if I upload this shit to Tidal, of course they got an upload button. I upload this shit to Tidal. We get a million views on Tidal. Guess what? It don't matter. Tidal not about to come with no bag for us. What the fuck they gonna come with the bag for? We already putting it up there. Nah, I'm cool. And I've seen people make that mistake. Go in doing this thing, and then they shooting themselves in the foot. They shoot themselves in the foot because they want to see their stuff. They want to see their stuff on Tidal. They want to see their stuff. They want to see their podcast, specifically podcasts. I think music is different. In my opinion, it's different to a degree. Right? They want to see their podcasts on Apple and on Spotify and shit. They want to see that.
Well, maybe they just putting it up there for to reel you in, like they only put a few episodes up there, or they put a season up there.
Right.
Had you like, yo, I really enjoyed that season, and then now they got season 2, but you gotta
Find me on YouTube.
you know what I mean, or find you somewhere else,
Find
or
me on
whatever
YouTube.
the case may be, or
I'm over here.
you know what I'm saying. So
We
I
on
don't know.
YouTube. We on YouTube soon. Once the YouTube get up and stuck, we'll be on Patreon.
like that's probably what it could be. It could probably they give you them episodes, they give you that season,
And
reel
that would
you
be
in,
and that could be,
and then they go back to
it could be smart
Right.
to do that.
And stop.
But you have to know that. And then it's
you gotta
like
know what though. What you talking about?
you got to know that that's your plan. Like, I'm only going to do a little
I mean,
bit.
I'm sure that's
That's not a lot of people's plan. They just be uploading.
right.
They just uploading. This every week or every time they record or whatever, they upload to all the platforms, all the DSPs. Because of course it makes sense. It makes sense. I got 100. I got 1,000 views over here. I got 4,000 over here. I got, and then you put all that together. Of course, you can go to an ad company with those numbers and see some results. That's fine, cool. But do you want the ad company's money, right? That you can probably still get if you consolidate it to one platform, right? Let's say over, I don't know, 5 or 6 DSPs total, you got about 10,000 views on each journal, and maybe you would have had 8 if you consolidated to one platform, right? Okay, cool. You just got to put a little bit more time in to get to 10. And then you can go and get fucking, I don't know, Squarespace to do ads for you. I'm shooting out numbers. 10,000 people is probably not enough for Squarespace, but you go get Squarespace and to do ads for them and shit. Okay, cool. But if you upload and just every time you record, but you want a deal, like you're looking for a deal. If that's what you're looking for, a deal with Tidal or Spotify, where you can still own your IP, you can still own your podcast, but they leasing it out. So when you record and you upload to them because they paying you to upload there. They paying you for your audio. And then you still posting your visuals on YouTube a day or two later. So you still keeping your views on YouTube. And you can do your ad. And all your ad money is yours. I'm just saying. I'm not doing that. And this is coming, and this is a little bit of business sauce coming from a rapper. That's how I feel about it. The smarter people I see do it, I see them do it that way. You hold that shit. You consolidate to one platform, and when they come a calling, if you want to go with them, you go with them. You know what I'm saying? Spotify giving motherfuckers millions of dollars for weekly podcasts. Weekly podcast. Not uploading to Spotify for free when they giving motherfuckers millions.
Right. Yeah, that's dead. Nah.
I don't know. I feel like I went on a rant.
Definitely.
I went on a rant.
It's all good though.
Malik Beasley? You know anything about it?
What about him?
He started his 120-day jail sentence for a gun case. Do you know who Malik Beasley is? I have no idea anything about this.
He's a basketball player. Yeah, I know who he is. I didn't know nothing about no gun case or nothing like that.
Oh, yeah. That's, okay. Barack and Michelle Obama is doing Netflix animated series. You know what? They both started podcasts on Spotify actually recently. I listened to one of Michelle's ones like months and months ago. She started her podcast and the first guest was Barack, and I listened to that, and I was like, I'm too immature for this. Like this is fine, but I'm too immature for this. This is really inspirational and nice, and I don't want this. I'm cool. This ain't for me. And then I was hearing a lot of commercials for Barack's podcast that he doing with who the fuck is he doing this podcast with? Some white. It's a white guy. Fucking I can't think of boy name, but I have no interest in that. Yo, I have no interest in that in neither of these shows. So I have no idea what they're gonna do with this animated series to teach children about government. They say that actually might. I mean, that's information. Bruce Springsteen. Well, I couldn't think of his name. I know they call him the boss. I don't know why, but they call Bruce Springsteen the boss. I kept hearing that commercial. And you know how you watch a commercial, you like, I am not watching this. Like, nothing about this ad is making me want to experience this media at all. That's how I kept feeling about that Barack and Bruce Springsteen commercial. I'm like, I'm cool. He could have just did it by himself. He could just did it by himself and had Bruce Springsteen as a guest.
Yeah, it would have made more sense.
I'd have been way more inclined. I like when Barack do interviews, like when he did his interview with Desus and Mero. I really enjoyed it. When he was on with LeBron, really enjoyed it. I guess I just want to see Barack with black people. Yeah, I want to see Barack with black people. I don't care about Bruce. I don't care about his life in America and shit. I don't care. That's how I feel about that shit. Oh,
I ain't got no take on it.
oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't really I don't know. I don't check for Barack or Michelle no more. I did check for them when they was in the White House either, but that's just not a topic that I'm
Indeed. You bought something with you?
Yeah. The Floyd fight is tomorrow.
Floyd and
Jake Paul.
Paul.
Logan Paul. One of them.
So should we call this a waste of time, or we gotta pretend like this means something?
It has to be a waste of time. It's
no winner. There can be no winner.
Somebody's gonna get their ass beat. So,
but is he though, or is Floyd, or are they gonna dance around for a bunch of rounds and then it'll be over?
You ever watch Floyd fight?
Yes, I've watched Floyd fight. Floyd is defensive. He's an amazing defensive fighter.
And he don't what? He don't punch people?
No, he do. But is he really gonna beat the shit out of Jake Paul? I don't think he's gonna do that.
Okay.
I would like to see it. I would like to see it.
But
I don't think that's what he's gonna do.
But they say that every fight for Floyd, don't they?
That he not gonna beat the shit out of the person.
They say that every fight, or that he gonna lose.
Cause when he fought Conor, they was kind of saying, they was kind of like, oh, what's gonna happen, and it was like, at the end, Conor was saying, y'all should have just let him knock me out. But they stopped it.
Right.
Like,
I'm like, that wasn't a knockout?
They stopped it.
So technically that's a knockout.
He did some damage, but I don't know. It ain't like old Mike.
Man.
Like, motherfuckers is looking to see old Mike Tyson get in the ring and knock out Jake Paul. And that's just not what we about to see. Like,
No.
we gonna see him get punched a whole bunch. We gonna see some. It'll probably look okay.
There's no knockout rules. That's there.
What you talking about? Mike Tyson is fighting?
No. I know it's not Mike. I'm saying, but that's what people want to see. Like how Mike used to knock niggas the fuck out.
Oh, niggas want to watch Floyd fight. Floyd is punch, slip, get up under, get up out of, hit you with some more.
But the punches, like Floyd be like, I'm not.
It be looking like that, but when they slow that shit down.
No, he be
punching the shit out of them, and they be leaving the joint with their eyes
right.
Damn near like.
Don't get me wrong. Get me wrong. Floyd is the man.
It's a reason they used to call him Pretty Boy before they called him Money Mayweather.
Right.
He was Pretty Boy Floyd.
He get hit.
He ain't get hit.
He don't get hit. No,
but he be beating his shit. Like, bro, I was watching some shit this morning, man. It's like I don't understand why people do. Like, I guess I do, because you doing it for the money. Like, it's the bag. Of course, you know you're gonna get the bag when you fight him. But it's like,
why people get in the ring with Floyd?
You're getting embarrassed, man. Like, seriously embarrassed. Like, it's not even great B. But then again, I guess if you don't believe in yourself, who gonna believe in you? So you gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah, but you also gotta be realistic.
You gotta be realistic.
Like, but then again, like you said, maybe it's like, how much would you how much would it take for you to step in the ring with Floyd?
Man, I need some life-changing money.
They offer you $10 million. And that's light work on
his joint.
But they offered to you though. $10 million change your life.
Dime, Give me a dub.
Give you a dub.
Give me 20 and I'm in there.
You get a million. You get a million around. But you got
Million
to,
around?
but you, a million around. But you
And
got,
what is-
but you got to go those rounds.
And it's 6 rounds? What? 6, 12? What we doing?
You said it's as many rounds as you could take, nigga. You know these rules is bullshit.
All right, well then we rumbling, nigga. I'm from the hood, so I'm with rumbling all the time.
Yeah, okay.
What?
That shit ain't gonna that
Listen.
shit ain't gonna last in there.
However it go,
That
that's
shit
how
ain't-
it
you
go.
gonna-
But
When
I'm
you-
going
'cause
to throw.
It's one thing to see Floyd die shit on TV.
Right.
It's different when you swing
in
and
front
that
of him.
sh-
Yeah, no,
you,
for sure.
You swing and that nigga all you over there and like.
I mean, I feel what you're saying. I know I'm not no slouch. So
Right.
Of course, I'm ahead of training
Yeah, of course.
leading up to the fight. I might shock some motherfuckers. To be honest.
I like that energy.
And I got reach on them.
Right.
So I might. You never
might do
know.
You might do all right.
One shot. That's all it really take.
Right.
Catch a nigga on that button and he get to stumbling and can't get his shit together.
Oh, so you think you gonna connect?
Yeah. I'm gonna catch one or two. He gonna catch one or two. Like on the like when we just shuffle together,
Right.
sneak a joint.
Right,
in.
right, right.
Yeah, he gonna catch one of these type like uppercuts or hooks. He gonna catch something real quick and it's gonna be like, damn, okay, young boy, I ain't even.
What if he in the mood? What if Floyd come in different? He in the mood to knock a nigga the fuck out.
Then that's my type of fight. We rumbling, cause that means he want to stand toe to toe.
Right.
But if he on that dipping and slipping and
Oh no,
tagging
he
and
dipping
shit,
and slipping, but he waiting for you. He waiting for you to make a mistake, and
man, listen.
you gonna be out like
It's
a nigga
all-
we knew.
However God has it planned, it's already written, so that's how it's gonna go. So I'ma just go in there ready to fight. That's all I can do is not try to look at him like he is who he is,
Right.
and go in there just fighting, ready to fight, ready to go in the.
That shit different when you in
definitely,
there, dog.
Definitely different. Now, if I
I
was
bet.
fighting a nigga like Young Mike,
Oh,
now
like
that would
young
be-
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, now that would be a different type of. I need different kind of money because he can break my face. Like even though Floyd possibly can too, but I don't think he going.
But he
like,
don't
I've
go.
never
He don't go that far.
Yeah, I never seen him. Swing
That's my
it.
point. He don't be going that far. He
But-
don't go like Mike used to. Mike used to go in there to try to
But then
kill
they-
motherfuckers.
But then again, they was in two
and he
different-
was high.
They was in 2 different weight classes too.
That's true. But
So-
Mike was also high.
Yeah.
Mike was high. Mike had shit going on the inside.
Mike, yeah.
He hadn't gone through therapy yet. Mike was in the ring trying to end niggas' lives back in the day.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it was Young Mike, I don't think it's any amount of money that
They-
for me to get in there. With
I
him.
need 400 million. I'm running the whole time.
Not even, cause it's like that run that shit might even make it worse, cause then he might slip, fuck up, and hit your temple. And what if he hit your temple and you dead? Right there in the
I
ring.
don't want him to do that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
Can we do it with
I
the-
wouldn't even get in the ring because I don't even want to chance it. Because if you catch me with a hook
Right.
and what if you snap my neck, or something, or whatever the case may be, drive my nose up into my brain on an uppercut or something. Like it's just too many variations that could
Yeah.
go bad when it come to Mike Tyson. So I would just I would leave that all the way alone. Like we can race. I'll
Like,
race him in a foot race.
you'll
or
race
something
him in a
like
foot
that.
race?
Yeah, I give him a foot race. You know, he probably beat me in that too, but it's like I'd rather do that than those go toe to toe
Go
with
toe
him.
to toe with him and
Yeah,
shit.
I ain't fighting Mike. He do something to my mom maybe,
Right.
but that's about it. I ain't.
Mike was different, bro.
Yeah.
Like Mike was. They said Mike was a villain. Like niggas was scared. Like
But yeah, I mean he had a rough upbringing.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I believe he was homeless at the time, stuff like that as a child. Before he got into the-
lot of shit he talk about.
Yeah.
I seen Mike in an interview. This was a couple years ago. He was in an interview and the interviewer tried to slip in some shit like it was just him and the bull.
Mhm.
And he tried to ask him something. He tried to ask him like some, you know how like an interviewer try to slip in some bullshit, and like
Mike got right with him.
Mike got right with him. Like,
Yeah,
and
I seen that, John.
he said, if I knock you the fuck out right now, you know how you just go, oh shit, like bro, now you just sitting in the like you're just sitting there next to him now.
That's why you don't play with motherfuckers though, bro.
Like that shit is crazy.
Play
Now
with
you
people.
just there with him now.
Now you lucky he ain't just swing on you.
For real. He showed restraint and
That's
didn't
why I
just
don't-
break your shit.
I don't play with people, period, man. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's-
man. That shit is a lot.
I don't want nobody playing with me.
Yeah,
So
that shit is a lot. So, but yeah, so Jake Paul and
Floyd
Floyd or
fight
whatever.
tomorrow night.
Yes, it is tomorrow. What is?
Yep.
What you watching it on?
I'm watching on some illegal shit. I don't know. I'm trying to find it on like.
I wonder
a
if I can
website
still.
or
I
something.
wonder if I can still buy it. I might buy it and watch it.
You think so? I'm not buying that shit.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it and watch it. But I don't know where to. I don't
I'm
be
not
knowing where to
buying
go.
it.
I don't be knowing where to go to watch it. I want to watch it on the TV.
You can buy it on the what's the name? In the PlayStation store. They sell it in the PlayStation store.
In the PlayStation store.
Like no bullshit.
You
Like,
want to?
I
You
just
want
seen
to?
it.
You want to slide?
I mean, yeah, I slide. If you buy it, yeah, I slide. I definitely.
I'm
slide.
not asking you. What is it?
Yeah,
What
no,
is it?
no.
$100? What is it?
I
$100?
don't know, but it's something I ain't paying. I know that.
If it's $100, I ain't buying.
I don't know how much it is. It's probably like $50. That's still too much though.
I'll buy it if it's $50.
And it's like, what if?
Because they could be fighting for a while.
What if he knocked this nigga the fuck out?
He's not gonna do
This
that.
boy is not a professional boxer, bro.
He's not.
So
He's not. I'm not saying it's not easy to knock the fuck out. I don't think Floyd is doing that. Floyd
Why?
too smart to do that.
did you not see them snatch his head off?
I did.
Niggas is disrespectful. So
He
I feel
is.
like, and they white,
Floyd too.
and they knocked Nate
Floyd
the fuck
too-
out.
they
He
did.
doing this shit for Nate.
Floyd
He
too
tripping.
Floyd too smart to do that. He know.
Tripping.
He know he'd get that second fight in.
Tripping.
He-
Fuck that second fight.
He know he'd get that second fight in.
What for what?
If
What
they
for
go,
what?
if they go the distance,
What do you need the second fight for?
if they more money.
No.
Floyd is money
He'd
made.
make more money fighting Conor McGregor again.
Which you don't
he's
think
gonna-
that's
he's
you don't
gonna-
think that's going to be on the horizon sometime soon?
No, because he embarrassed Conor. He's going to embarrass this kid too. I'm
don't
telling
got
you,
it.
bro.
I don't got it. I don't got him. I don't got him doing it.
Yeah, you tripping. That's because I don't know what you was watching. I guess you was watching the Floyd fights, man. He is embarrassing everybody that stand in front of him, bro. You tripping. Everybody.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's not gonna win.
Man,
I don't think he knocking fucking this kid out.
he going to knock him senseless.
I don't think he
And he
knocking
ain't
this
gonna
kid
know where
out.
he at.
You think so?
I got him not knowing where he at. By the 6th round, I got him not knowing where he at.
By the 6th round.
Sixth
That's a
round.
lot, bro.
That's
A lot you putting on. That's a lot you putting on this, man.
what? On Floyd?
Yes,
Have you seen him fight is what I'm asking you.
Yes, I've seen Floyd
Are
fight.
you sure?
And he's smart.
And he whips ass, bro.
He take his time.
Man, he be beating the shit out of these people, bro. Throughout fights,
No, he
rounds,
don't, bro.
man.
No, he
tripping.
don't, bro.
Tripping.
No, he
tripping.
don't. He be systematically
Go watch
taking
that Miguel
motherfuckers
Cotto
down.
Fight.
Huh?
Go watch the Miguel Cotto fight. Miguel Cotto
I watch it.
beat his ass
When the
every
last
single
time you
round.
watched the fight?
He don't. Man, listen.
Well, I watch
Probably
like highlights.
Oscar. I think the last.
I watch
fight
highlights.
I'm thinking about was Oscar.
Probably.
I watch
What
highlights.
was the last? Not Conor McGregor. What was the last real boxer you seen Floyd box?
I don't know. I don't be
what
knowing
I'm
it.
saying,
I don't
man.
be knowing the
He
other
done
dude
beat
name.
some- yo, he
I don't
done
be knowing the
beat
other
some
dude
motherfucker's
name.
ass, man.
I be looking at Floyd. I don't know the other dude.
What's the boy's name with the red hair? God
Yeah.
damn, not Miguel Cotto. Not Toro Gotti, because he beat the shit out of Toro Gotti too. He just be beating. He beat the shit out of everybody, bro. Everybody that.
So you find what he be doing is beating the shit out of him.
After the show, we're gonna watch some highlights because you just need to see how he be really dipping and punching the shit like repeatedly, punching the shit out of people in
Sarah
their
said he
face,
takes his
bro.
time.
I said that.
Huh?
Tahira said he takes his time.
He does.
But
Take
that's
his,
what I said.
But that's you gonna see.
I'm saying take his time. He meticulous. He does systematically, but he win by points though. He don't be winning by knockouts. He win by
But it be
points.
because the people he be fighting don't be having the weak chins. Like when it be people that be having the weak chins, like Ricky Hatton, he knock him the fuck out. But majority of the people that he's been fighting been having strong. Victor Ortiz got knocked the fuck out. Knocked the fuck out. Had his guard down. Knocked him clean the fuck out.
Oh,
Everybody that got a weak chin,
Right.
he knocking them the fuck out. But
Right.
the niggas that he ain't knocking out, they be having strong chins because he
So
be catching them with
so
shots.
wait. What you saying is
Uh, Victoria Wade said you should watch it before you comment.
no, I'm not trying to hear that. Listen. So what you saying is you think what's his name? Jake Paul got a weak chin.
I'm possible. I'm there. Hell yeah. What the fuck is you talking about?
You
They ain't
underestimating the
Who they
pause.
fought? Who they fought?
They fought a bunch of bus drivers, but
Exactly,
I'm just
bro.
saying,
They
like,
ain't fought no damn body,
but
bro.
okay.
He has fought people that has been fighting since they was children.
So this
fighting for their villages. People, Floyd has fought people that was fighting for their villages, had
Like
their whole village behind them.
like they needed to win.
Like
He
they
still-
needed this
he
for their
still beat 'em.
country, and he still whooped their ass, bro. Didn't give a damn about what kid he crushed in the jaw,
Right.
thinking that
They-
this is my hero.
I was about to
They
say
didn't fuck about none of that.
they on the way to the fight. Please just win. bring
beat
us
this
water.
Mayweather.
If you win, you'll bring us water to the village. You'll feed my grandmother.
I will come back with the W.
Right.
Come back, eyes all swollen. Can't figure it out. He's too fast.
What happened?
Too fast. He's too
What
fast.
happened?
Now, every time if you watch the after interviews,
Fucked up.
he get to talking. He be like, they be like, I don't know. You know they say he's fast, but when you in here, he's really fast.
He's
quick.
really fast.
He's really quick.
Yeah.
And they be like, you be seeing the sincerity in their eyes, like it was nothing they could really do. They tried every trick they had in the book. They swung from over here, like the bull Victor Ortiz headbutted him. He was swinging, he couldn't connect on none of the shots. Floyd was dipping every joint, and he got so mad that he threw a headbutt.
Victoria
He
said
said-
against Floyd, he does have a weak chin.
He got a man. Listen, I'm telling you, this boy Floyd he ain't from here. He just different.
He different.
He just different, man.
He different.
That's what I'm saying. This would be like I feel like this is almost like challenging Jordan back in like 90,
Right,
9
96.
or something. Now I ain't gonna say 96.
99.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him 99 because then there's a little bit in his later
I was
years.
about to say he was on his way out.
Yeah,
the
so
first
it's like,
time.
I don't. Why would you do
Why
that?
would you do that? Yeah, no.
Because it's like what he grades.
Like he playing with a child.
Come on, bro. Like he's done this for years, and to teammate, to person after person, still. I get it why the Paul doing it, because if I had the opportunity to do it for make some money, I would do it too.
Yeah.
I would hype it up too. Like I'm gonna beat him up and all that shit too. But it's like
They snatched his head off and shit.
they snatched his head off, man. That's why I really think
that was disrespectful.
he snapped that on top of the Nate Robinson shit. I think that's
That
what
Nate
sealed
Robinson.
this deal.
Nate Robinson is his man.
Nate Robinson, yeah, but he said after that shit happened, he said he doing it for the culture. He doing it for us. Floyd is doing it for us.
No.
what
I
Floyd said.
don't believe Floyd, dog. I
Listen.
don't believe Floyd.
You ain't got
Floyd
to.
is the great. Floyd might be one of the.
Long
If
as
not
he
one
whoop his
of.
ass, you ain't gotta believe nothing.
He
he's
the
saying.
greatest. He might be either the greatest fighter or one of the greatest fighters to ever exist. But but on top of that, he's meticulous.
Yep.
He take his time.
Yep.
And he think about the future money all the time too.
So,
Floyd.
Bro.
can I just read these real quick?
Yes.
What's his name? Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Fought 3 times, won 3 times.
He undefeated.
0.
But they all bus drivers.
Like
you said,
they
they
are.
all bus drivers.
Mayweather total fights is 50.
50.
Total wins,
I
50.
know, but this don't
How many losses?
0.
Oh, all right.
I know that
How many draws?
0.
Oh, all right.
I know.
Say no.
25
I know.
KOs.
I know.
27 of them.
Listen,
You say he don't knock the people out.
hear me out.
27.
Listen, I know Floyd does a mental thing with his opponent where he break down they psyche in a way where it makes them scared to punch him. Like every time they swing, he jab him hard as shit.
That ain't what that is, bro. That ain't what's going down.
I'm
You
just
don't-
saying.
that ain't what's going down. That's what you think.
Experts have went through and talked about Floyd,
But
and
he
said,
said
"Yo,
what he's doing."
He's like a mental terrorist to his opponents."
Because
Like,
what he's doing is this. He comes in, you watch tape after tape after tape.
okay,
He does this to a person, that to a person. He comes in, shows you that the first round, and then he changes his whole game plan. Shit that you ain't even planned for. So now he's fighting on the fly.
okay,
You trying to fight on the fly.
right.
And now you look like a chicken with your head cut off because you doing all these dumbass swings and all this other crazy shit that ain't in your game.
What's the
But Floyd got everything in his game.
what's the payout for them? Can you find out what the payout for Floyd and Jake Paul is on this fight?
I think it's like
man, 34.
The payout is all right.
Yeah, payout is nasty. That boy makes some crazy money, man. I remember when I seen
he spent
this
it. He
nigga-
spent it just as
Oh,
fast
no,
too.
he definitely spent it.
He spent it just
Nigga
as
had
fast.
chinchilla floors, man. I always say it. I'm always gonna bring it up. I'm always gonna say it.
Chinchilla
He had a
floors.
stretch Phantom
He
with
did.
chinchilla floors, man, and was rubbing his feet on them with the red bobs, Louis Vuitton Jones, man. Just like, yeah, you know, some chinchilla, man. When you get this kind of money, man, you gotta live different. It's like, yeah, I hear that, Floyd. Then right after that, he came through skating on the Prada skates and shit. Come
With
on,
the
man.
Prada skates.
Prada skates. He turned Prada sneakers into roller skates. Unheard of, man. Nobody's ever done it but Floyd Mayweather. Money Mayweather, man. Come on, man.
You like Floyd a lot.
That's my man, bro. I ain't even. How can you not?
I like Floyd. I
I'm
know
like-
motherfuckers don't like Floyd, but that's kind of what I like about him is that he make you hate him.
For real, man. It's like he just too. Bro, watch.
It's a little difficult to understand, but I can read what they say
Read what they say.
because it's kind of saying like he's
Just read it.
Floyd, they don't know.
Okay.
Apparently, he already made $30 million before he stepped in the ring. Like that's
Insane.
what he got.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
That's on the that's low.
Jake Paul made 20. He will make 20 when he fight.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather predicts he's going to make 100 million.
That's off the back end.
No,
That's off the back
That's
end.
off the. That's
No, 30. That's 30 mil win or lose.
30. No,
He's
30
pro-
mil is
30
up
mil
front.
is to-
That's
30
what I'm saying.
So it
30
ain't
mil.
it ain't win or lose. It's 30
No,
mil
that's what I'm
is
saying, step in the
just
ring.
just to say I want to take the fight.
It means the same thing.
Okay,
It means the same
Okay.
thing.
'Cause
What
I'm
I'm
like,
saying is when he says he believes he'll get 100,
Right.
he's saying that's on the back end. That's what the pay per view and all. That's after what everything is going to make. He's assessing what all of that'll make, and he get money off of that.
Right.
So yes, he predicts 100
But
million.
that's
So it might that make that
Probably
thing
more
might
than
make 800. Now it might make a bill.
it's gonna make I'm gonna say it's gonna be more than that. And I think he get a nice piece of that. Like he's still I'm gonna say he's
Yeah,
not
like you
just
said,
getting
it's probably about 100.
Yeah,
He's
no, it's
probably
not.
about 100, 150.
it ain't that.
Because he made more with Conor. Yeah,
I'm gonna say he's saying that probably.
Yeah.
100. Yeah, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be more than that.
it's gonna be more
It's
than
gonna be
100.
Yeah, he gonna make more than that.
Jake Paul's now. Let's say
he's getting 20 million.
So that's it. Period. He don't.
Let's say-
win or lose, he's getting 20.
let's just work with the numbers they gave us, right?
Right.
So we know he's going to win. We know he's going to get what he's saying he's going to get, right? If not more. That's 130, right? Now, if he don't knock Jake Paul out, he just beat Jake Paul. If he don't knock Jake Paul out, right? He can embarrass him without knocking him out. He can his points can be so crazy. He can embarrass Jake Paul in that ring so crazy. And if it's one thing Jake Paul could do, is talk. That's a talking motherfucker there. So there's your second fight.
But does your talk really hold weight after you just got your ass beat?
Yeah, he won't have a chance.
But does it?
He's not gonna talk like not gonna talk like, oh, I won. He gonna talk like, yo, you gotta give me another chance. Like I'm fighting him. I'm ready to fight again.
But why?
Why fight him again?
Why do I have to give you another chance?
You don't have to, but he will.
Why? What do you gain from that? Ain't nobody watching that shit again.
Another 130.
Nobody's watching that shit again. What are you talking about, bro? They fight again. Nobody's watching that
All they
shit again.
gotta, all he gotta, but the same way he snatched his head off, he do something else.
Bro, but that's because
Oh,
nobody...
you got to embarrass.
But
You got to
that's-
embarrass young boy.
but
You got to knock
that's
him out this time.
Because niggas was saying, well, nobody gonna watch this shit, period. Now that he snatched his head off, now you going, oh, all right, now we gonna watch it.
Motherfuckers already gonna watch.
Why? We know the outcome.
Because everybody think he's gonna knock out Jake Paul, and he's not gonna knock out Jake Paul.
Bro, you hot.
He'll knock him out on the second one,
Bro.
if that.
It's not going to be a second one, bro. You keep talking this second one shit. I know what you thinking, cause the business and all that shit.
Yeah.
No, bro, that shit is.
You
not
think he thinking
I
about this?
guarantee you that shit is one and done, bro. He not getting no more rep. Ain't nobody paying for that shit again, bro.
So you think this is it? For,
after he whoop his ass,
you think this is it for Jake Paul?
and I think it's Logan. Is it Jake or Logan? Jake
But apparently Logan is better. His brother Logan
is
is
supposed
better.
to be the older one or some shit like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, no, bro, it's not. If anything, I see him fighting the other one.
So he'll go.
Maybe he'll fight the other one.
He'll go and fight Logan.
Maybe,
You did this to my brother.
possibly.
That might be
possible.
that might be the fight then.
I doubt it though.
Both of them.
I doubt it, bro. Cause at this point, it's like
You saying they trash? Who they lose to?
who they
Who
fight.
fought?
They undefeated.
Yeah,
Three?
they've been fighting fucking
Three?
people at the 7-Eleven. That's why. Fighting fucking 7-Eleven.
They
owners and shit
undefeated.
Like
They
that. Boy, they
undefeated.
just picking fights.
They
fucking
they
WWE
fought
wrestlers.
Nah,
and
they
shit. That's
fought
who they been fighting.
motherfuckers put the gloves on.
They fought this one bull. Bull was so out of shape, bro. It was embarrassing, bro. Bull went in there swinging double punches like this, bro. It was, bro.
You talking about the bull who swung backhand?
Yeah, white bull.
Yeah.
He's fighting. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this? Like, what is y'all? This is games. Like y'all playing games.
They went in there to fight
Bullshit.
and they won.
Y'all can do that shit in your backyard.
They could have.
That's all they doing.
We
They
did
doing
on
backyard
we
fight.
Did it on TV.
They did it on TV. Got some money for it.
What's
Ain't nobody believing that shit.
what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen when Floyd lose? When he lose this one, what's gonna happen? What you gonna say?
Bro, I don't even know where the fuck you from talking
What
this bullshit you talking.
What you gonna say?
Miss Vicky,
What
I
you
know
gonna
you
say
ain't
when he
raised
lose?
him
What
to
you
be
gonna say?
talking
What you gonna say when
this
Jake Paul?
foolishness.
What you gonna say when Jake
I
Paul
already
connect
know.
with Floyd Chin? He pushed that button.
I ain't
Cook.
gonna happen.
It's not
And
gonna
if,
happen.
listen, if he do punch him, Floyd gonna fuck him up.
No, he not.
Simple as that.
He gonna be asleep.
Come on, bro. Did you watch the Shane Mosley fight? Nope. I know you didn't.
It don't matter.
I know you didn't.
It don't matter.
Shane Mosley
You
punched
just
the
said
shit out
it. You just told me anybody could get that button push.
Yeah, Shane Mosley punched the shit out of Floyd. Guess what he did? Whooped his ass the rest of the rounds. Whooped his ass.
Shane Mosley
he punched
ain't-
him one
Shane
time.
Mosley ain't Jake Paul. Shane Mosley.
I know, because
Is
Shane Mosley is a Hall of Famer.
Is Shane Mosley undefeated?
No, he's a Hall of Famer, though.
But guess who undefeated though?
Who?
Jake Paul.
How many fights he got?
It
3.
don't- see, you talk about numbers.
That's bullshit,
You
bro.
talk about he
How many belts he got?
undefeated.
How many belts he
He
won?
don't wear belts. He
Yeah.
wear chains.
What?
He don't wear belts. He wear chains.
Please. He probably can't even beat Shane Mosley Jr. I don't even think
See?
he can beat Shane Mosley Jr.
See, you want to eat?
And he's terrible. I watched him fight just not too long
Wait a
ago.
minute.
He's not a good fighter.
I'm slow with everything. I got Logan Paul. How many fights he fought, Reese?
He don't know?
Yes.
He don't know.
6. Oh,
One.
That's Logan.
How many did he lose?
He ain't lose.
The
We talking
one
about
he
we
fought.
talking about Jake. We talking about Jake the Snake.
If he learning from his big brother, what the
You
fuck
talking about
you think?
You talking about
man?
Jake? You talking about Jake? You talking about Jake the Snake? Knock a motherfucker down.
Jake is gonna get his head knocked off.
Not
Be
from
like,
the
yeah,
not from what I saw.
I just got it, bro. It's once in a lifetime.
He
thing.
knocked out.
That's
he,
how every
he
interview
knocked
gonna
out
be
Nate
after-
Robinson though.
Bro, who?
He knocked out Nate Robinson.
Who?
Who?
Nate Robinson?
Yeah.
Ball player? Alright.
He athletic.
Where?
Everybody thought
Just because you act like don't mean you can fight.
everybody thought Nate Robinson was going to win
What the
that.
hell does that mean?
Everybody thought Nate Robinson was going to do the
So
same thing.
everybody
was saying
So
the
what
same
you
thing
telling
you
me
saying
is
right now.
everybody that
about-
can play sports can fight. That's what you telling me.
I'm telling
You
you.
seen every time you seen the best person in sports in your neighborhood,
Right.
it was the best fighter. Is what you telling me?
No,
Exactly.
that's not what I'm
So
saying.
what do you?
You
What
want to know
are you
what I'm
talking
saying? You want to know what I'm saying? Everybody was saying the same thing you saying
Because
now.
we thought that the white ball was
about-
gonna lose.
and then what happened?
Nate can't fight.
It's not
We
that
know-
he didn't just lose.
Nate can't fight, bro.
Nate didn't just lose. He got knocked the fuck out. It
'Cause
was
he can't
a
fight.
meme.
He can't fight,
Like
bro.
a crazy
It's,
meme.
it's nothing. It's
That
nothing
was
else
like
to it.
disrespectful to black people.
'Cause
That
he cannot fight, bro. You're
But we-
trying to what?
I guess we learned that on the day.
Because you can't know until you know. What are you talking about? How the fuck you gonna know somebody can fight if they ain't never fought?
All right,
How
but
your first fighter be Floyd?
huh?
First time you want to fight him? I wouldn't.
Oh, you said well, first time you want to fight who, Jake Paul?
Nigga, Floyd. I don't care about no Jake or
His
Logan.
first fight was with Floyd. Why would you choose him as your first component?
It's over.
Whose first fight?
Logan. So it's not Jake. It's Logan.
Logan.
Oh, so Logan is fighting.
Yeah, the older brother.
I thought Jake was fighting.
No, Jake is the one who fought Nate.
So Logan is fighting.
Right. Logan is great. Get his ass beat.
Why is Floyd doing this?
Because it's fun.
Why is he doing this?
Because he needs some money. Well, no, he don't need it. He want it.
It's fun because it's fun.
They came with the right bag. That's really what he. That's what he said on.
They got money.
That's what he said on the Gilly podcast.
Them Paul niggas got money. So,
He said they came with the
well,
right
them
money.
Paul white guys got money.
They ain't getting money.
No, that's true.
But I mean, ain't a bigger name as him. What the fuck? Y'all don't deserve
Why
this
he's
as much as him.
so would he scared? So would he scared to fight Jake the Snake?
I ain't scared to fight no fucking body.
Floyd scared to
He
fight.
fight.
Jake the
Listen,
Snake?
he fight who they line up in front of him, and
Exactly.
he beat him the fuck up.
And
every
let's
time.
not forget that Floyd wasn't just fighting the Asian bus driver. What, last year or the year before?
Yeah, but that was for fun. When he knocked the
Floyd
kickboxer,
been
you talking about the
fighting. Floyd
kickboxer?
been, yeah, Floyd been fighting bus drivers too.
No, one. That's the only one you can name, bro. Who else you name?
All right, well, why he do it?
For fun.
This is the second one, right? It's the
Exactly
one
what it is.
here.
The second for fun.
The YouTuber.
Yep.
Now after this, Floyd gonna be fighting TikTokers and shit.
Listen, whoever knocked at my
Whoever-
door,
Whoever come up talking that shit
let's go.
is gonna get their ass beat like that. My fault, bro.
They don't know you buying right
I
now.
don't know.
They call him and say, tell him shut the fuck up.
I know, right? I'm trying to hype this shit the fuck up, and I know he gonna see the canvas.
That shit gonna be
I
bad.
know he. If it's now it's Logan. I thought it was Jake. Jake wasn't gonna see. Jake the Snake
Jake,
wasn't gonna see
Logan,
the canvas.
Why do you keep calling
Chris,
him Jake the Snake?
Jake,
whoever,
Jake
whatever
the Snake
Paul.
wasn't gonna see the canvas.
Listen, don't matter.
When he start talking that shit,
Jake
because what's
Paul,
gonna happen? You right. It's
Logan
not gonna be a
Paul,
second one.
Chris
He
Paul,
gonna fight Logan.
Cliff Paul.
He gonna fight Logan.
Floyd in 5.
He gonna
Whatever.
fight
I got
Logan,
Floyd in 5.
and he gonna beat Logan, and then Jake gonna start talking this shit, and Jake gonna fuck him up. You're not gonna knock out my big brother. We'll fuck you up. Jake the Snake gonna get right with him. He gonna be still undefeated. Jake the Snake ain't going for this no rule shit. This counting towards your motherfucking title, nigga. Fuck out of here. You gonna be 50-1.
I'm gonna be 51. I know. Even though this not gonna go on his record.
Yeah, you gonna be 50.
Cause he
and
really,
one.
If you really, cause what he had, so that's cause the Conor McGregor joint was an exhibition one as well. So that
All of the exhibitions. All he been doing the last 4 or 5 years is bullshitting.
So he 54 and over.
All he been doing
It's
is
amazing.
bullshitting.
It's amazing. It's nothing short of amazing, bro.
I'm not saying it's not. It is. But he ain't give a nigga a real shot. He ain't giving niggas real shots no more. You running away from Jake Paul. What else you got?
Man, they kicked my man LeBron out, man. First time he's ever been.
Oh,
knocked out
his
the
first
playoffs.
playoff loss.
First round, man. Well, not his first playoff loss, but his first time he was knocked out the playoffs in the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. First time we gonna see a finals without LeBron or Steph Curry since 2010, man.
Well, maybe it'll be exciting now.
Eh,
Maybe we get some new blood in there.
eh.
See something exciting.
It's gonna be Kevin Durant and somebody. So it's really the same cycle for because Kevin Durant was on the Steph Curry teams. So really the same cycle.
But it's like even though I don't be watching, I hear stuff. I get tired of hearing
Yeah.
Steph Curry and LeBron
LeBron.
James is in the finals.
Yeah, I know, because you're a hater.
I'm not a hater.
Only haters can think that.
That's not
That
true.
is hate. What do you think?
That's
that is?
hate.
You hate. You tired of hearing that they're at the top? Is what you said. You didn't say I'm tired of hearing about people talk about LeBron James and
I'm not
Steph
tired of-
Curry. You said I'm tired of hearing about them.
I'm
two
tired of
being
hearing them in the
championship.
playoff, in the championships. Yeah, I want to hear about somebody else in the championships.
That's hate. Bro.
Somebody else win a
That's hate.
champ. That's not hate.
That is hate.
That's
That's
not
like
hate.
somebody saying they tired of hearing you get #1 records. That's
That
hate,
would be
bro.
hate.
That's hate.
That
That's-
would be hate.
That's the same thing.
That
That's
would be
hate,
that's
bro.
different. That's
That's
different.
the same thing.
That's
hate.
different.
Tired of hearing this nigga having the #1 record on Billboard. Tired of this shit.
That's not the same.
It's the same exact thing, bro. Tired of this shit.
If my record better, my record better. Like if I put the words together better, I put the words
That's
together
what I'm saying.
better.
So LeBron be playing better than, well, he has been playing better than everybody that has been
Well, except for
stepping up to the
them.
doorstep.
Except for them, they
Yeah.
played better.
I mean, injuries played the
Niggas
part,
was
but yeah.
dunking on them. and
No,
shit.
he wasn't dunking on him.
He was dunking
But
on them and
injuries
shit.
definitely
LeBron
played a
hold
part.
us.
My man AD got hurt.
They was probably talking shit in
was
LeBron
being
face.
a little banged up. Yeah,
They was
no,
probably
they was
talking
shit.
shit in LeBron face.
As you should.
Shut your ass out
Because you
here.
know you ain't going to get this again.
Get off my gym.
You ain't going to get this. You ain't going to get the chance again.
I'm gonna talk.
So
to
enjoy
kid.
it.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Because this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
No, it's not.
It
It's,
is.
it's over. He on,
It
he on a
is.
decline.
Please.
LeBron on the decline. You think LeBron's still going up?
He's going
Even
up.
LeBron said he on the
But
decline.
he's going to retire on top, bro.
Oh, that's what you think?
I know so. Come on, man.
Yeah, probably.
Ain't no probably about it, bro. I done seen this story too many times. We're right. He's
Yeah.
gonna come back next year with a vengeance.
What if he
It's
just
gonna be
can't?
different.
What if he just can't hack it no more? He just can't win no more.
Tell you.
Oh, it's gonna be injury
He
list.
gonna retire. He gonna retire.
Age
He gonna retire
dad.
before then. He's retiring.
What
before then.
he? How many times y'all lose before you retire?
What you mean?
I'm saying this is
You
one.
lose, shit happens. What do you
Of
mean?
course.
So why would you
So
retire?
so at what point? So what I'm saying is he gonna keep losing. You said no, he'll retire before he keep losing. So how many times do you think he would have to lose before he make that
I
decision?
don't think he's losing no more, bro. The reason why they lost this one is because of injury. The season
And
happened.
it's gonna be an excuse next time.
No, it's not.
So
The
then-
season, it was a month. It was a month break, bro. Yeah, just came off the championship in December. They just won the chip in December, bro.
He better take that shop shit
You
down.
ain't listening. They just won the
You gotta
championship
focus on
in
ball,
December, bro.
nigga.
Exactly.
You trying to make movies and TV shows all on Netflix and
What
shit.
you talking about?
LeBron. Oh, you injured, but you in what the fuck is it?
All-
What the fuck
right,
is
and
it?
it's all season, bro.
In Space Jam 2 and shit.
Okay,
Get out of here. Go be a movie star. That's what you want to do.
doesn't make sense.
It does.
How?
Cause this is an excuse. Focus on ball.
Super hater. That's all he
If
is.
you was focused on ball, you'll be in the championship. Win or loss.
Nah,
You lost
it's
that.
called injuries, bro.
Right, injury. Yeah, I know. It's called Space Jam.
Nope.
It's called Space
I
Jam
mean,
2.
it's 27 games this year.
27 games.
Yep.
Yeah, it's about a long Space Jam tape.
What?
It's about a long
Bro, he been
Space
taping Space Jam since like 2018. What you talking about?
and also them 27 games. And also the shot.
Nah.
And the other shit he was producing.
Mind you, he been winning championships the whole time. He really finished up Space Jam last year.
How you know?
Because they was in Orlando, where they shot the movie at Disney.
They
What
didn't
you talking
shoot.
about?
They didn't. You don't know where they shot the movie.
It's
they,
a Disney
They
movie.
shot it in L.A.
What?
They shot Space Jam.
Where's
in
Disney
LA.
at in LA?
They had Disneyland is in L.A. Disney World is in Orlando.
It's in California. California is LA?
No,
Alright.
L.A. is in California.
It is. But you know it's
They don't. What you think they shot it on at motherfucking the Disney amusement park?
I'm sure they shot it at the Orlando studios in Disney.
Ain't no Orlando studios in Disney.
Man,
That's the amusement park.
You tripping.
You think that's where they shoot the Avengers too? Over at Disney?
I'm pretty sure.
They don't. They shoot it in Atlanta.
Just like they created a bubble.
They shoot it in Atlanta.
Nah.
Where you think they shot Black
I'm
Panther?
talking about Space Jam. I don't know about all the other shit.
You said Disney.
I'm talking about
You said Disney.
right. Space Jam. was
And
shot-
that's not Disney.
That's not Disney.
That's Warner Brothers. Disney don't own them damn characters.
Oh shit. Right. How about that?
I'm all argue with you, and I know better.
It's because you just fucking with him and then you got caught up. And
I know. Caught up in this shit.
Point blank period.
Caught up in this
LeBron the
shit.
fucking goat.
It's over, dog.
Nah.
It's over. He used to be the GOAT. It's somebody else now.
Who?
And it used to be Steph. It's over for Steph too.
Who is it then?
Who's the new GOAT? Fucking somebody else.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking KD. Kevin Durant. I like what Kevin doing.
What are you doing?
He balling.
Okay.
He balling.
Cam, you can't name 4 basketball players.
Yo.
You can't name 4 basketball players.
That's playing right now or
Right
ever?
now. Alright, that's exactly what you need is ever. Somebody give you that shit. If we going ever, you gotta give me 10 basketball players.
I get 10.
10 basketball players ever.
Or what? What's up? What's the bet?
Oh, go ahead.
Eric Snow.
Okay.
Fucking Dikembe Mutombo.
Right.
Fucking easy work. Fucking
Still 2. I don't know who the fuck Easy Work is. You're lying. You try to just create that.
fucking Yao Ming.
Okay, that's true.
Fucking
I already know. I know because you're trying to save on to these last few. You're trying to save on the AI and all of them. Yeah.
I did think of him. I was about to say his name.
That's the.
I don't want to think in that
That's
bag.
what I was about to say. He don't want to tap into them. Then he tapped out after he hit AI, Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron. It's a wrap.
Listen,
Go ahead.
it's motherfucking what's boy name?
You got Eric Snow right now.
You got
Right.
Dikembe Mutombo, Yao Ming.
Who else?
We said Kevin Durant, right?
Okay.
We said fucking the boy that's married to that girl.
What's his
Who that?
name?
What boy married to who?
Talking
about, right. And if I'm thinking about who you thinking about, he ain't in the NBA right now.
Who?
He don't count.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
If that's who I'm thinking about,
Come
he
on.
Oh shit! No, but we said ever.
Right now. We said right now.
Oh, we said
Oh
right
no,
now.
no, yeah, we did say ever.
We said ever.
Right.
The kid
But
may
you
not
gotta say
playing
his name.
right
You gotta
now.
say his name though. You gotta say his
Just
name.
say the name.
What's his name?
Okay.
Alright. If you don't know his name, you just go on to the next
No,
one.
no, no. I know who I'm talking about. Then we just mentioned him.
Who?
We just mentioned him.
Say
Fucking.
it.
Damn, what's his name?
Diana.
No, I'm not. All right, give me the whole show. I'll give you some more every time I think.
Oh,
Right?
Joe?
Yeah, the rest of the show I think
He
it
didn't
is.
name that.
I know, but that's his shit though. Like,
I know. Cause y'all gonna start calling me, then you like him.
all right. I'm gonna say Kobe, AI, Jordan, I said Kobe.
Yep.
Kobe, AI, Jordan, LeBron, Stephen Curry. That's what I was thinking of. I couldn't think of his name. Stephen Curry.
9. You got one more, bro.
Fuck. But that's easy. Lamar Odom.
Boom.
And I know more. I just can't think of their names. I know more. I could have went to. I could have really went to
You
20.
seen more. You don't know more.
I know more.
More people in basketball jerseys.
You didn't think I knew Eric Snow.
Yes, I did.
You didn't think I knew Eric
Sixers. What are you talking about?
So what
And it
the
was around the time you was a kid. I'm sure they force fed you fucking Sixers games, all type of shit, bro. That's not hard. Like if
You didn't think I knew. You didn't think I knew Yao Ming.
That's how I did.
You didn't think I knew Yao
Only
Ming.
fucking age.
You was surprised I knew Yao Ming.
Who? What other Asian person you ever known to play the NBA?
No.
Exactly. But it has been. But he's been the only good player to ever make the Hall of Fame. He's the only Asian player in the Hall of Fame. So, bro, it's obvious.
You didn't think I knew who before we get
Bro.
the list. You didn't think I knew who KD was.
What?
You didn't think that. You
KD's
didn't
always
think
in the news. If you said somebody that I'm surprised you said, I would have been like, damn, I'm surprised you knew that nigga.
Whatever, dog.
Like, you didn't say Matt Barnes, you didn't say Steven Jackson.
I know Matt Barnes. He got the weird face.
What?
Fucking Shaq.
You
Fucking
didn't say Shaq. You didn't say Charles Barkley.
Barkley.
You didn't say
Fucking
Kenny Smith. You don't
yeah.
even know who Kenny Smith is.
Yes, I do.
That's
So
what I'm
fuck.
saying. If you said
All them
somebody
niggas
that
on
surprised
Sports
me,
Center and
I'd have
shit.
been surprised. Like
All
if
them
you
niggas
said,
on
if
Sports
you said
Center and
TJ Ford, I'd have been like, oh shit. How the fuck you know who TJ Ford is?
I know
I'd
who
have been
TJ
surprised.
Ford
You know
is.
who the fuck TJ Ford is?
His name Terrence J.
Who? Terrence J.
Yeah, his first.
Nah, not that guy.
I know.
Not from 106 in
No,
Portland.
not Terrence J from 106.
Oh,
That's why he TJ Ford.
No,
Terrence Johnson Ford.
Nope.
That's not his name? No. I was fucked up then.
it's all good, but you know things that I don't know, like comics
I was sweating.
and characters. I don't know a lot of comic like the Marvel and
Yeah, but don't say it like that, cause that don't feel as dope. Like
what you
it
mean?
don't feel as dope when you say it.
The
Like,
Avengers and all
I
that
don't like it. Don't. Like,
I don't
stop.
be knowing I don't be knowing their background stuff. Like you be having
Nah.
to school me up on their game.
Yeah, but like I don't like that.
That's popping right now.
Yeah, but it don't feel as good though.
Why
like, When
not?
you say it like that, like.
What you mean?
Like if I be like Silver Surfer, you be like KD, like it don't feel the same.
It's the same.
It's the same.
Cause we watched the Avengers. I mean, the Silver Surfer. I ain't seen him in a minute, so I don't know why
Right.
you brought him up. But I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
like you be schooling me, bro. Every time I be really happy to be like, damn, I'm like, word. I ain't even know shit was like that. You know what I'm saying? You be like, yeah, bro. That's why shit really like that. Like, cause X, Y, and Z, and then X, Y, and Z. I be like, oh shit. Like, it be making sense.
Right.
Like, you be making shit make a lot of sense for me. Like, cause I be watching movies like, oh shit, damn, alright. Then you be like, no, you know why they doing that? Cause so and so did this in the other movie, and I'm like, oh shit, I did see that in that movie. And you be like, yeah, that's why you see this, boom, bang, and I be like,
Right.
alright. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. See?
I could have got the 20 ball players.
No, you said-
I could have got the 20 ball players.
I think he died at 15.
You think I die
You've
there?
been done at 15. You've been done at 15.
I'm gonna give you 20 next show.
All right. That's still, yeah.
I'm gonna give you another 10 next show.
You're going to have them written down.
I
Huh?
just gonna
You're
look
going to
at
have them
them.
written down. You're going
Find
to
them.
look on Google.
Y'all think I'm not lazy?
I'm not gonna say yeah, you wanna wait till the day of.
It'd be like Google it.
Oh, shit.
Be like
I'm going to try to
Google
make
it.
you forget. I hope you forget. I'm going to try to make you forget throughout the week.
All
And then
right.
as soon as it comes, I'm going to be like, boom, real quick.
And I ain't gonna have Precious here because she'll be gone.
Oh, yeah.
She'll be gone. So
Right.
we gotta get a quick replacement.
Well, we got to try to run over and hit
Right.
the button. Man.
Or I gotta do the thing I did before where I try to Jimmy rig it so I can do it. Oh, that shit was bad. That shit was only pointed at y'all.
Yeah, it was.
Yo, that shit was rough. What else you got?
Yo, what's going on, man? I'm just seeing a lot of I don't want to say color, but I'm just seeing a lot of black guys that's like that have a lot of money. They just keep getting it, like they're getting in. It's a lot of fraud and getting caught up with a lot of Fed charges and all this other type of shit, bro. It's just
Money hard to hold on to,
yeah, but it's just crazy.
especially if you don't pay your yeah.
That's
Yo,
crazy,
do you know?
man.
Do you know the they want half your shit? Though.
No, for sure. I
When it
get
come to
that.
taxes,
Right.
you supposed to give him half off the top.
I understand that.
Uncle Sam want his cut off the top.
People forget to pay their pay.
Yeah, and they don't. And that's the thing. When you work a regular job, when you go from being just a broke motherfucker in the hood or whatever, and you had a couple jobs here and there, they take taxes from you. You don't
Right.
pay shit. They take that shit.
Right.
When you get rich and you start working these other shit, like you gotta go to. It's almost like you gotta go to them and offer them
Damn.
half your shit
So they don't just take it like out of like
Nah.
not
You
like
gotta pay.
from a paycheck. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So like
When you
say
get
you're
a
getting a paycheck
paycheck.
from the music label. So you're getting a paycheck from them, but you also get show money and cash.
No, that's different. So like from a label, when you get a check, it's coming out of like a budgeted. It's a weird thing.
Right. So ain't no
You gotta
taxes.
pay that yourself.
Still gotta pay taxes.
Yep. You gotta pay the tax yourself.
That's
That's
a lot
why.
of people get caught up because they don't pay.
Yes. Not yes. Because look, you'll go. I'm rapper A. I go to the label. They give me 50. And if I take 50, if I get 50 from the label, right?
Right.
I'm just Joe Schmo who rap. I take 50 grand from the label. I'm supposed to take 25 off the top for Uncle Sam. But who doing that? I'm 18. Am I really doing that shit? I ain't never pay Uncle Sam a damn my motherfucking life. Pay how do I go pay taxes?
Right.
Who do I give it to? You don't know.
Right. No,
For real,
no
for
shit.
real.
Yeah.
And they don't come after you right there.
I think they patient.
They patient. They wait.
And
They wait.
They wait till you can't afford it.
Yep. And they watch you.
And take
And motherfuckers, especially motherfuckers that live this hip hop lifestyle, rappers, athletes,
on
or
the
whatever,
gram,
all on the
flashing money.
gram. You got the money phone and all that shit. Oh, you looking? Yeah,
Let me get that. What's that? A Lamborghini truck?
right.
Let me get that.
Show money is different. Yeah, show money is not. Show money is different because it's mostly cash shit. Depending on how your shit is done. Sometimes they pay the like you ever heard of Live Nation?
Mhm.
Live Nation is like a touring company or something like that.
Right.
And like sometimes they'll so they don't pay you, so like the venue don't pay you directly. It's like it's a deal between them and Live Nation. So Live Nation will pay you.
Mm.
But it's almost like they might pay you like a lump sum or whatever, or however you work it out with Live Nation.
Right.
So in that case, it's like, but like you said, you're not an employee anywhere. You're almost like an outside contractor. So you might be doing a 1099, or if it's a business thing, like if you actually have a business and treat yourself like a CEO and all. That's why they be saying, oh, trademark your actual name and the CEO and shit. It's like a whole thing. I don't know that much about taxes, that much,
Right.
but I know I know I've heard a lot of these things, especially when it comes to music, because depending on how you're signed, what your deal is, you're not an employee of the company, of the label. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when they pay you, you could easily just not pay your taxes. You could easily just not do it until they start looking for that shit, and it's like, our database say this, and this. You was making this money.
Right. So I mean, the only way to avoid that would be if you was to move out of the country.
No.
No.
You have bad taxes. They keep that. We're gonna get you no matter what.
Yeah.
But what I'm so
They garnish. They start. If they can't get you, like arresting you, they garnish any of your assets. You can't have assets. And it's not just money. Like,
No, I'm saying so. Like, all right, say you was the know that they're coming. Like, say you have somebody on the inside, they give you a heads up. You you got citizenship on
Somewhere else.
on an island somewhere,
right.
and you got businesses on the island. They can come to the island that's not a part of the United States.
I don't know about that necessarily because they wouldn't have jurisdiction. Like,
That's what I was going to say. Like, how would they be
who
able
would
to
come? You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like, I mean, they'll bill you, but they can't come arrest you.
right.
But then it'll just be you can't come back to
To America, yeah.
You can't come back to America. But you also can't have anything in America either.
Right, right.
Like,
that
you
would be
can't have cars,
No
houses, nothing.
right.
Right. So you would have needed if you was living in America, like let's say you had citizenship somewhere else, but you was living here,
You'd have had already been planning.
you would have to already be planning that escape.
Like, yeah, these
You know
motherfuckers
what I'm
coming
saying?
up out of here. Right.
And they might know that you have that. So they might, like, whoever give you the tip,
Right.
they might be coming for you a lot sooner than that. Only because they think you a flight risk. They want their shit, bro.
Right.
Now, I've heard rumblings, like I've done Googles, and I've heard rumblings of a motherfucker who every year he take the government to court. Every year he take the government to court and he win every time. And so he never have to pay taxes. Because it's like apparently some sort of, like the law doesn't exist. Or whatever. Like, it's real weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a rule, but not a law. It's real weird.
Right.
But I did see that is some dude, some guy, some white dude somewhere
Figured that.
never pays taxes, and he every time it comes up, he takes them to court and he wins. Like like when you Google it, they don't. It's only so much explaining they can do. Like it's articles you read.
Right.
So it's almost it's like the article is like giving you like bullet points. Like, oh, basically he says, where does it say I have to pay taxes at? You know what I'm saying? Where does it say I'm required by law per this to pay taxes? Right? But it's like, however, I don't know how he makes money or I don't know anything because it's only so much. But it's like if you found that out, and I think it's like a whole movement going on with that somewhere, but it's real small because the government is coming. Like, they coming. My thing is, just pay your taxes. Like, just pay your taxes. Especially when you're doing big business. When you're getting into big business and shit. When you want to make big purchases. Because that's the thing. They want to know how, like, if you don't make any money and don't buy anything, like, of note, then, you know, to them you really don't exist. You know, what taxes is there to pay? You haven't made any money, you haven't bought anything. But if you go out and buy a house with your not taxed money, well, how the fuck did you buy a house? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That kind of shit. And then if you say, well, somebody else did it, they bought it for me. Well, then they gonna look at their finances, and if they don't make enough money to do whatever they're doing and buy this house, they asking them questions. You know, they gonna go and talk to your family,
Right.
and they gonna talk to the people you know, and they gonna run down your businesses.
So what if they not? What if they're not getting that from nobody? Like, what if nobody's? Well, like, what if you're so private that you don't that these people actually don't know or can't answer the questions that they're coming with?
It's an interesting question. I would love to know. Like if you really was like determined not to pay them,
Right.
and like you did everything to cover your bases. It could.
Apparently, if you do leave the country and you do owe the U.S. money, U.S. government money, they can't come against you. They can just, put a warrant out for your arrest.
Yeah.
And that's when they can't garnish any access because it's not. They can freeze all this stuff.
Yeah.
If you just can't come back,
You just can't come back.
that will no longer.
Right.
But I mean, after a certain, I was about to say, and after a certain amount of time, who the fuck want to come back to this motherfucker? Like,
It depends on
if
where
I
you
make
at.
it. Listen, I make a certain amount of money. I find a nice enough island.
You gotta get supplies to that island.
Huh?
You gotta get supplies to that
But what
island.
if it's a flourishing island? Like something like a Dubai or something. But yeah, like I'm saying, like it generates, it's
Right.
generating a lot of money. Like it's a wealthy, because it's islands that only wealthy people travel to or can travel to and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
what if it's something like that?
Well, then you over there. That's where you at.
Get a piece of land over there.
Build your,
You know what I mean?
build your shit up there.
Tired of my days. You know what I'm saying? Make up stories. But I used to be,
Used to be the man.
you know what I'm
out
saying? Used to be Scarface.
here. Used to be Scarface.
Tell a Scarface story. Tell the grandkids I was Scarface. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? North Philly was Scarface. They gonna be like, really, granddad?
Really? Start showing,
Yep.
start showing all the pictures of the niggas in the hood.
Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look, this is my gang right here.
My gang.
You know
My
what I'm saying?
team.
We used to run this strip. The whole hood used to come check with us.
I'm gonna do that anyway. I'm doing that regardless. I'm doing that anyway. I'm doing that. I'm doing that right here.
Yo.
Kids don't be knowing.
They
don't be knowing for
They
real.
don't be knowing.
You get paid. You pull out $20 in ones. Pay and be like, you rich.
Uh-huh.
I am, and you poor. I'm rich and you poor. Yeah, fuck it. Oh. So, yo. What's up with this Akbar girl? What's up with this shit, yo?
I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
The Akbar John that so
Are you being racist?
no. That's not how you pronounce her name?
What's Akbar?
Akbar? It's okay. So
That's what I was about to say, but that's
AKBAR. That's not
But who is she? What is she? Is she an Indian?
so no. She black. She rap, right?
Okay.
She rap and she is living in Philly. Akbar V, but she from ATL. She from
Okay.
Atlanta.
Right.
And apparently a lot of people in Philly is like, yo, get out of here, yo.
Why?
They tired of her.
But why though?
I don't know. Like, I be trying to figure it out because I wasn't on her when they got on her. So I guess it's like, they be like, only reasons I've figured out is she be too, like, they be like, yo, she too hype about Philly. Like, she,
He's originally from Cleveland.
oh, okay, well,
But what's wrong with loving?
I don't know. And I guess it's like maybe she got something. Maybe she lame to them. I don't know.
Or maybe
But I know
she
they
be
put
doing
up,
too much. Probably,
yeah,
probably be doing
This-
too much. But
they put up like eviction notices, like fake
Oh,
eviction
shit.
notices.
right,
And like wrote her name and shit on it and evicted her from Philly, like 2 of them.
that's crazy.
She apparently responded and she was like, I ain't leaving, or whatever. I'm here. I got a house here now. I got a place here.
Yeah, be careful talking like that.
Some girl on the side was like, did you fart? In the video,
Right.
yeah. Some girl was like, yo, did you fart? She's like, no, I'm being good. That's what she said.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
What she have on? Like a white hoodie or something?
I don't know.
No. Oh, alright.
I don't know.
So I'm like, I think I did.
You
see-
probably seen it. You be on
a
Scoop
video.
Hall.
I
You
see-
be liking Scoop Hall and
No,
shit.
it was something that I just I was on somebody's page.
That's why I
and they
thought you
had-
would have known her.
No, I was on somebody's page and they had like shared the video from there on their story, and I clicked the story like to see what the real video was, and it took
Yeah.
me to Scoop Hall, shit like that. That's how I seen some of that shit on Scoop Hall.
I think they do be saying she doing too much. I don't.
She's doing too much. She's talking. She she'd be arguing over food, like talking trash about the food. She's pretending she's from Philly, so she is out here saying, "I'm from Philly." We don't like people that ain't from Philly.
Right, but I mean, being around.
It said mocking of religion with prayer hands. I don't know what religion, but that nobody likes that. And she's fighting with some people on social media. She's bringing too much negative attention that we don't like
She gonna get her ass.
in our city.
She gonna get what's coming to her, man. You bring negative energy
And
and
she's
you ask
talking
for it.
about, Taylor just said that right now they mad because she's talking about somebody's child, like talking trash about somebody's kid. We don't really play that. You don't fuck with kids.
She gonna get what's coming to her then.
Niggas
Keep
talk
on
about
playing.
kids all
That's
day.
when y'all beef, but
Man,
we don't
listen.
know which. I gotta be looking for that.
But if
Yeah.
you're doing that, you better be able to handle it. That's it.
Yeah, true.
'Cause motherfuckers is coming.
True. Motherfuckers ain't from here. Ain't really built to be. Ain't really built for this. Like,
Motherfuckers gonna catch you in traffic. They gonna see you.
yeah.
And they gonna approach you or do something to you, man. So
Alexis.
Lexus Sky.
They didn't give her name. Apparently, they were in a social media beef, and Alexis Sky decided to leave her alone and say, "No, you win, it's over." But Akbar kept going, and Alexis Sky's daughter is disabled.
oh wow.
And what she said
Oh
is,
wow.
your daughter is retarded because of you.
Wow.
Oh shit.
So if somebody did, squash beef and everything, we still yelling.
It's disrespectful.
I didn't really know. I didn't know it was about all of that. Okay, well then I guess you do gotta get the fuck out. I guess it is like, yo, you gotta go.
Yeah, I don't condone that shit.
It's awfully weird that she picked Philly. Mostly motherfuckers will pick Atlanta, will pick New York, will pick LA, Miami, Philly.
No, I mean, you probably no, but you probably thinking that from being inside of Philly. If you was from other places, you would be
Somewhere
like,
else.
why everybody always pick Philly?
But it's not a mecca. I know these other places. I'm not saying Philly ain't shit.
It's not a mecca to us.
It's a big city, yes.
Because my cousins from down south and they be so excited about coming here.
Really?
They talk about this shit like I talk about going to Atlanta. It's like it's the big. Yo, I'm coming to Philly, bro. I can't wait to see y'all. I'm coming to Philly. We going to the park. We gonna do this. We gonna. I'd be like, all right, go on, come on down. They come down. They be like, all right, so what we ready to do? I'd be like, we can go up the street, see what the niggas doing. I don't know what you want.
What you want?
Right, what you want to do? Like, ain't no carnivals or nothing this weekend. They be like, man, no, we can go to the club. We can go do this. I mean, all right, like if that's what you want to do. But I don't be feeling like I don't be feeling the Philly scene like
You old. You get old. Al.
Yeah,
You get old.
I'm an old cat, man.
Yeah, man. It's old.
And like I said, I really
It's
think
snuck up. It's snuck up on you
it's a
too.
domestic thing for me, man. It's like I can't really I don't really like getting jiggy where I'm from, like where I like here, like I can't really go to the clubs here. I be wanting to go, like now if I'm out of town, maybe. And that's
Do you feel less safe? You don't feel less safe when you party out of town? Like you go out of town, you don't know you don't really know as many people. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody you can call if you get into some bullshit.
Kinda, but I be feeling like I don't attract bullshit.
Yeah.
So like when people look at me, they don't see like, oh, he on some bullshit. Let me bring some bullshit to him. So I don't,
Right.
that's just my thinking. That's my thoughts. But yeah, like you right. Cause I mean, at home away, it don't really matter.
It don't.
But
They say you been to Atlanta though, right?
yeah,
I need to go. I keep
I've been
hearing
to
that it's
Atlanta a
like
few times.
I keep hearing that when you go to Atlanta, it feel like you recharge your blackness. That's what I heard. Like you
that's bullshit.
like it feels like it's blackity black down there, and the black people love you.
It's just it's just a change of scene. At least for me, it's just a change of scenery.
I ain't gonna hold you. I
Different
was
foods and
on Zillow
restaurants and shit.
looking at mansions in Atlanta and shit. I was just looking, but I seen some shit. I like. So I don't know, but I heard I was watching the 85 South show
Right.
last night, and they had Tony Baker
That's my
Kev
man.
on stage,
Right.
and to hear more on there. Bro, that shit was funny to the point I thought I was gonna die.
Yo.
That boy Tony Bigger. I like the other two. I like them too. Like Kev on stage and
You gotta watch this episode, bro. You gotta watch it. It.
Tony Bigger, man.
No, he a funny boy.
Bro.
He a funny boy.
Cause they, it's just not to keep cutting you off. It's just this stuff I watch on YouTube where it said it's stuff they do. Him, Kev on stage, and some other people. Where it say black people can't improvise or something like that.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I watched it. Yeah.
I watched that John. It was that man. That shit had me. When they did the activator John, had me in tears, bro.
Yeah, man. It's a couple Jones with Tony. There's a couple Jones with Tony where it's like he be killing it. Like
Right.
I've had to pause shit
Cause I'm laughing so hard.
because I can't breathe. Like
Right.
yeah, like I can't.
Yeah.
I can't watch this right now.
Speaking
Like
of,
I'll keep scrolling past it.
Right.
Like it'll be like I'll be watching a video and it'll be in the recommended and I'm
Right.
nope. I can't do it. I
Right.
can't do it. I gotta like I had to really like to finish that episode of 85 because them niggas already funny.
right.
And it was only Carlos. It was only Carlos there with him.
Oh, DC wasn't there.
DC wasn't there. And
Okay.
neither was
Chico.
Chico.
Chico ain't been on there.
I don't think he do it as much
Right.
when they do the podcast
Right.
portion. But they going back out.
Right. Yeah.
I think
yeah,
I'm gonna go
cause
see
what's
them if
the
they
name
come.
back?
If they come here.
Okay.
You don't go see. You don't go.
I don't really go see live shows.
I want to go see more live shows.
I mean,
I know I want to see Cole when he come, because I know now he coming. That's somebody else who we gotta talk about. His contract was 5 games.
Damn.
His contract was 5 games.
Yeah.
They say he kind of stanked it up a little bit.
No, he did. I watched the highlights. It was I mean, you just
He
realize.
said he did say he want to get better, but
Yeah, I'm gonna say you just realize probably either it's not for you or it wasn't as easy as you thought. Like you thought you
Right.
could just jump in and just
Right.
work or whatever the case may be. So he probably need an off season where he really can train or whatever the case may be, or he just might
maybe it was just a dream.
yeah
And it was just like, you know what, you did it.
something to fill out right.
You did it, and that's all that you just needed that.
Yeah.
Or maybe you go back to the drawing board, you work out, you bust your ass, you come back, you try it again, or whatever, see what it do. If they accept you back, you know,
Right.
see what it do, whatever. But maybe it was just like, you know, and it's not many people who live 2 dreams like that.
Right.
It's not many people. He's not the only one, but it's definitely not many people.
I'm gonna say it's only I would say
Him, Master P,
that's it really.
that live those specific
Right. Like that.
Two dreams.
Like professional athlete and rapper.
and high level rap.
Right.
It's a lot of athletes that rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of rappers that play ball. They're not. You know what I'm saying? They're not professional ball players.
Right.
But they play ball. But
Yeah.
to really do both on that high of a level, it's only a few, right?
Only person, yeah, I mean, what's the name changing the stigma too? Damian Lillard, because he got some good music out, and he really is a phenomenal
I
basketball
know
player.
Damian Lillard too.
Yeah. So that's
What's the name that's with what's the name that's it's a shame that I know Junie, because Junie is their daughter.
right. Yep. We already knew you was going here. We've been you was trying to get here, but you can never get the name up.
Oh, you been all trying to get here?
Yeah.
All right, well, never mind then. You know what I'm talking about? No, I'm gonna just say that for my next 10. My next 10 next week. I know who it is. I gotta think of the name for me to look it up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta think of the person. I'm gonna think of it. But I know it because I know he rap too.
Okay.
I know he rap too, and I know he was in the Fade video together. And, you know what I'm saying? I know that. He did a couple interviews I watched. I know that.
Okay.
I know Ball. What's his name? Say his name. Say his name, because I know. Say his name.
Kevin Byer.
That's not his name.
It's not.
Nope. That's not his name. I know his name. Give me another. I know his name. We both know that I know who he is.
Okay. You got it.
What's his name though?
Aaron Donald.
That's not his name.
Not his name?
That's not no. That's not his name. No, and I'm saying, and you can tell I'm right because as soon as you say it, boop, nope, that's not it.
Amen.
I can't think of it. I'm old. I'm getting old. My memory getting bad. It's only my memory. It's not because I don't know.
Jalen Ramsey.
No, that's not him.
Not it.
No. And they did the 21 questions joint together.
Isaiah Ford.
It's not him. You just making up names.
All right.
You just making up names. I know his name. I'm gonna get his name.
Joaquin Iglesias.
Iglesias.
That's not no.
Iglesias.
That's not his name.
No. Iglesias. No. Joaquin. That's a funny name to me. Joaquin's such a funny name to me. No,
That's his name.
but that's not his name. Come on, you know his name.
You don't know his name?
No, because him and Damian Lillard got a little. They got a little thing. They got a little thing back and forth
What?
with their rapping.
All right.
They got a little. They got a little. I won't say it's not beef, but it's like who the best ball player rapper, and he think it's him, and Damian Lillard think it's him.
What's his name? Emmanuel.
No. Give me his first name. Don't even give me his last name. If you give me his first name, I guarantee you I give you his last name. I guarantee. I got $10 on me. I got $10 on me. You give me his first name, I guarantee you I get his last name. If I don't get his last name, I give you $10 right now. I swear to God. Swear to God, no bullshit. Give me his first name.
Donald.
That's not his name. That's not it. No. That's not it.
Iman.
Shumpert. Ah! Iman Shumpert. I told you. I fucking told you too. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck y'all. I knew his name. Fuck y'all niggas. I knew his name. Iman Shumpert.
You need a lifeline, bro.
Huh?
You need a lifeline.
Everybody need a little help.
No, they don't.
Everybody need a little help.
Not when they talking shit like this.
Guess who ain't $10 richer? Guess who ain't $10
Oh, give
richer?
us $10 anyway.
Yes, I was.
Was it?
Cause I knew it. I knew it. All I needed, I ain't even need the whole E. I ain't even need the whole. All I needed was E. If you would have said E, I'd have been like E.
I said Emmanuel.
Nah, that's different.
Yeah,
That's different. Nah.
Shit.
That's
And his
different.
name literally start with an E.
I know it's the E sound. It's the I. I know, bro. You tell me because I know it. I know it, bro. I know him. That's he's really my man.
You don't know him.
That's really my
You didn't
man.
know his name 20 minutes ago. 20 seconds ago.
I bet.
You didn't even know his name.
I know his
If
name.
you'd have seen cousins, your cousin walking in the crib, you'd have been like, didn't.
That's not what I'd have did.
Yes, you would have.
That's not what
You'd
I'd
have been like,
did.
so what's his name?
I'd have been like, my man. And I'd have shook his
And he'd
hand.
be like, your man what? Do you know him, bro?
I'd have been like, I'm Reese. I'm like, I'm Reese. We know who you is.
Who am
And I'd
I?
have said, and I'd have
Who am
said,
I?
huh?
Who would be like, who am I?
You would have been so starstruck that you'd have
I
said
wouldn't
his
have
name.
been starstruck.
Yes, you would. Yes,
Yeah, star, but he ain't my.
you would have said his name.
I'm not no fan of people like that though, bro.
You would have said his name.
No, I wouldn't.
You'd have been shocked that he
I'm like,
came
oh,
here.
yeah, I'm like, oh shit.
You'd have been like, oh
Cause
shit.
I know you don't know him.
I do know him though.
I know you don't know him. You
Bro.
don't even know the nigga's name. So I know you didn't call him here.
So where I get Shumpert from? That's not even name nigga's name.
That
Like,
yeah, of course you knew the name together, but you didn't know his name, bro. If I never said Iman, you would have just been sitting here like
that's not true. I'd have came up with
When?
it. I'd have came up with it.
when?
I'd have came up with it because what I should have did, I was trying to work forward. I should have worked backwards.
It was 10 minutes, bro. You was 10 minutes here just swim with one paddle going in the same direction. Bro.
Yeah.
Going in circles.
And I should have went backwards.
You should have went to the other side so you could go forward.
That's
what you
that's
should've
only
did, went like
that's
that.
the only thing.
But you went like
Yeah.
this. You just was going in the circle. That's all you was doing.
I knew
Paddling on
Shumpert
one
though.
side.
I knew his last name was Shumpert,
But you ain't know Iman.
but I
You
know
ain't say
him.
you ain't say I know his last name is Shumpert. You ain't say that.
Yeah, I
You
said
don't
if you
even-
say his first name,
couldn't
I
even
know his
remember
last name. Huh?
You couldn't even remember his wife's name. That's terrible. Tatalicious.
Nah,
Seriously?
You gotta be playing, man. I think you playing, man. I knew he was serious about the Iman shit, but this, he gotta be playing, man. I know he's playing, man.
it's my memory. It's not that I don't know who this person
You
is.
smoke weed? What the fuck is wrong with
No.
your memory?
It's It's my memory. Like,
What?
I'm an older
You hit
fool.
your head?
Nah, I just be forget. I forget shit like names.
Nah, man. Niggas forget when they used to play football.
I
They
forget
used to
names.
box. They
I'm
used to
bad
smoke
with names. I'm
weed.
horrible with names.
Niggas used to just bump their head all the time.
I'm good with faces. I be knowing niggas' face. I don't be knowing their names. And then I might know your face and your name, but I can't call it. I know it.
You
It
don't
don't be
know
like.
it. What type of shit is
But
that?
that's not you not knowing that,
That
you
is you
forget.
not knowing. If you don't know, then you don't know.
But
There's
I've
no-
watched like multiple different interviews.
That means you forgot
With
his name. You might have known it at a time,
Right.
but you don't know. You didn't know it no
my
more.
brain misplaced it.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't mean I never owned it.
That nigga was in here 20 minutes ago and was like, "Yo, you got this brand new challenge out here. If you know my name, you wouldn't have shit. You just been sitting here as mad as a motherfucker.
I would cry.
You would fucking cry.
I would
Like,
cry.
can't nobody help you. You can't check Google. None of that.
Y'all would help me?
We can't. He
Yo,
said that's
yo.
the rules. If he'd have been like, can't nobody help you.
You
Can't
text
check
me.
Google. You gotta stand right here, look me in my eyes, and tell me my name. Can't look around the room, catch hints from us, and none of that. You gotta stand up, look him in his eye to eye, and tell him what his
You-
name is. He got the
you
keys
my-
right here. You put your hand up, and the keys right here, just like this. Great drop. As soon as you say his name, he gonna drop it. As soon as you say his name, you just shell up.
I wouldn't have believed there was no challenge out there because I got to stare at him.
What you mean? You hear the shit rumbling out there? What you talking about?
Wait, I'm hearing I'm in the
It's
house.
running.
And I hear
Yeah.
the challenger rumbling.
Yeah.
Like the engine is
He
doing
dropped
that.
the keys.
What, he got
bro.
the Hemi in
He
it?
about to drop the keys. You know it's push button start. You walk out with the keys.
Yeah.
Yeah. With the lights in the inside. Your lights already. You ain't even gotta put them in. The floors and shit already. When you open the door, light on the ground. You close it. The shit all lighting up like a spaceship on them motherfuckers. Stars in. Yeah. Yeah. You got the great system.
And y'all wouldn't help me.
How? He said we can't.
Y'all
help
wouldn't. Y'all okay? But y'all can give me a
We
message.
can't give you shit.
Yes, you
He
can.
got your phone is sitting right here. You're standing up right here in his face. We out the crib because he made us leave the crib. We can't give you no eye contact, no hints, no nothing. Your phone right here.
I'd
You
have got
want
it.
us to send a dub in?
A smoke signal, something. Smoke
What
signal.
the smoke signal gonna say?
I don't know. Iman, nigga. Iman.
Yeah, this nigga was gonna be like, oh, something on fire outside.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna see the smoke signal.
When he'd have looked, I'd have looked, and I'd have seen, damn, Iman Shumpert. And he'd have been like, oh, you got it. And he'd have dropped the keys. Yeah, what's going on?
In the
I'd have been
perfect
like,
world.
shoo.
Perfect world. You'd have seen a subtitle pop up and somehow you'd know
I
his
know,
name.
right? Damn, I can't believe it. And I knew him. I know him. I've seen multiple different interviews. Whenever I see him in an interview, for the most part, I click on it.
Glad you
'Cause
got
I like
together,
hearing
man.
him talk. I like him.
That's what I'm saying. I'm glad you got it together because I hope you don't bump into this nigga in the near future.
I'm gonna bump into somebody.
I don't
forget
know
their
his
name.
fucking name.
I bump into people all the time
Yeah.
and forget their name.
That's terrible.
I have no. It's mad people
It's terrible, man.
who names I don't. Motherfuckers I know, and their name eludes the shit out of me. You know what I do? This is some of the tricks I do. I be like, I got your number. What's your number? And he start, oh, you know what? Here, just put your number in my phone. And I pull up the new contact and type their name in.
Sometimes they don't type their name. Sometimes it's just
A lot of people don't type their name in.
You
Be
like
like,
type the number. Be like,
I hate that. I hate that shit.
You saw it.
I hate that shit, yo. Yo,
Dang.
type it. I be like, yo,
Spell
type
your
your
name
name in.
That's my shit. How you spell your name again?
I'll do that. That's a last resort.
But no,
That's
sometimes,
true.
sometimes
'Cause look,
their names be so simple. You
I
look dumb.
was just about to say.
My name's Josh, bro.
I was talking to a girl. I was talking to a girl named. I was talking to a girl named Sasha. I forgot that was what it was.
Right.
And I was like, "How you spell your name?" She was like, "My name, my name.
You don't know your name?
You don't know how to spell my name? Spell my name, Reese. Spell my name." I'm like,
You a little hostile, right? Yeah, I can't do it.
I'm like, yo, you right. I'm tripping. We was on the phone though. No, I'm tripping. You right. And then you know how they. You better have. Oh, all right.
I do that
She
on
ain't gonna,
birthdays.
she ain't gonna ask me and shit.
I forget birthdays like a motherfucker. I'm the worst for birthdays, bro.
Birthdays.
I got so bad.
I
For
can
me,
remember birthdays.
I started to have to put like the birthdays with the contact in the name type joint.
Yeah.
So my phone reminds me
That's
when
a
I see
good.
it.
That's a good little move
Yeah.
though.
Cause that should be like motherfuckers be like, yeah, next week. I'll be like, yeah.
Or if they do that, I'm
What's next week? You don't know what next week is? Say no, I'm playing. I know what next week is. Your birthday, right? Yeah. See? Oh, all right. What day is it? I'll be like, well, I'm on the phone. I'm trying to go to their Facebook. Or they
Right.
see they about. I be mad at shit. Sometimes they don't be having their shit up there, or they do the dumb shit like make themselves 130.
Bitch, I hate
What
that.
the fuck, man?
Come on, why?
Why? Like, come on, man. Some kid shit.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
I hate that shit. Person don't remember birthdays either. She don't know what my birthday is right now.
For real?
She don't know my birthday. We've been together 5 years.
I've been together 5 years and I fuck up on the whole time. 23rd. I do know it. I just have to think about it.
Tim had to think
Not
about it.
No, okay, let's make this clear. In the beginning, I said I'm bad with dates.
Right.
Yeah.
I forget stuff.
Forewarning.
I told him in the beginning.
Right.
Yeah.
Now,
Can't be
and
bad
I
now,
said
right?
it works out in our favor at times because I'm not really gonna be like, you forgot our anniversary because I forgot our anniversary.
It's mad anniversaries. We be like, oh shit.
Damn.
Today is it?
Shit. What we doing?
You know what our
My
anniversary
fault not
is?
to cut you off. The what's the name? That movie is on HBO Max. Remember we was talking about the movies, and it was like, damn, I don't think they're releasing because I was like, they said they was gonna put no. Well, they said they
What
was
movie?
gonna release The Conjuring.
Yes.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yes,
I
it
thought they was gonna, I thought they were gonna release it in movie theaters. but they-
That brings me to another point.
Right.
I watch Army of the Dead.
How did you like it?
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad, but
It wasn't bad, but it's certain things I would have did different.
yeah,
It's certain things I would have did
you
different,
watch-
but it was cool.
I'm not saying when you watch it just for
It was
what
cool.
it is.
Yeah, it's cool.
It was a good.
It was cool.
Yeah, like it wasn't.
It's some dialogue choices that was like you could have went without this. Like in the beginning of the movie, they do this whole thing where the Japanese guy
Right.
is trying to get them together to do the mission.
Right.
He'd be like easy peasy Japanesey.
Right.
And it's like this is supposed to be a serious, like he's supposed to be a serious character.
Right.
That's not for him to say.
Exactly. Somebody else should have said that.
Somebody else should have said it.
Yeah.
This is stupid. This is stupid. Or you could have just not had this part.
Exactly.
That part didn't have to happen.
And it was a lot of shit that like a lot of the shooting scenes, like a lot of the fight joints, like it was like should have just did some stuff and just got it over with, but then they dragged it on.
Dragged it on a little
Yeah,
bit.
it was just it was a few things I didn't like about it.
It was a little bit here and there. It wasn't as much bad as like Batman versus Superman was bad.
Right.
It wasn't as much bad as that, but it was alright. It was alright. It was alright. And then I watched like the behind the scenes shit right after that to see like, you know, but you could see what they was focused on. Like for me, I saw what they was focused on, and it wasn't the writing. It was not the writing. It was like bringing everything to life, making everything look how they wanted
Oh,
to
yeah,
look,
they did.
which it looked very well. It looked very good.
Right.
The you know the zombie tiger and all that shit. That was cool.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was cool.
I ain't gonna lie.
Huh? Yeah, that shit was cool. But yeah, so I watched that. I did watch that.
They always make The Rock and Batista like some type of superhero. They always make them do some superhero shit.
Because they big. Like, come on, what they gonna do? What they?
But realistic, like
No, I want the Rock is the male Beyonce.
bro,
It ain't nothing he can do bad.
this nigga on the fact I just watched Hobbs and Shaw not too long ago.
I like Hobbs and Shaw,
Shaw's
bro.
good.
Hobbs and
I
Shaw,
really think
dog.
what makes Hobbs and Shaw is Idris Elba. He's a good villain in that for me.
Oh, Idris. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like-
Idris Elba.
Right, I like
I like them together.
I like them two together, but
Because
I
it was
feel
a lot
like
of the funnies.
But I feel like he brings it.
He was a good
to the
villain.
yeah, to the-
He was a
to
good
the
villain.
fruition type of thing.
Yeah.
But this motherfucker grabbed the chain on the
Yeah, that was
helicopter.
yeah.
He was on the tow truck and like pulled it in.
Yeah.
It didn't tear no muscle. Just got back to
Right.
regular program.
Yeah, that was wild. That's some wild shit. You gotta just cut your brain
Come
off.
on, bro.
That's some wild shit.
Come on, bro. Then the one you never seen, they in the car, man. They in the car driving. The Rock is in the passenger seat. the motherfuckers on the motorcycle, they done bust the U-turn, so now they going the opposite way.
Oh yeah, he grabbed.
Six's arm out, bust the window, mind you.
Right.
Six's arm out, grab the ball off the motorcycle, and then throw him into the wall. Hand broken,
Yeah.
hand cut, just
That should have shattered
that
his
shit should
shit.
have broke his everything. Everything would have broke all up in here, bro. Because the car's going too fast, he's going too fast on the motorcycle, and his body weight. You ain't that fucking strong to stop. Probably 230 pounds.
Have you
And
saw The
motion.
Rock though?
Yes.
Have you seen
It's
Dwayne Johnson?
humanly impossible.
He's that strong. He's that strong.
bro.
I
Stop
believe.
that kind of
I
weight.
believe in.
I watch him lift that kind of weight and watch him struggle with it. So I know you're not doing that shit with one hand.
Adrenaline pump is different.
kiss my ass,
Adrenaline pump is different. And then it's quick. It's just wow,
Believe me too fair?
wow. Huh?
Believe me too fair?
If it's The Rock,
Yo.
if it's The Rock, I believe in whatever.
Okay.
If it's The Rock,
He was too fair in the movie.
he was.
Shit.
That's what I believe.
Okay.
That's it. Ain't nothing he can do bad.
Right.
Ain't a goddamn thing he can do bad. Even when he got cheesy ass lines, I don't care. I want him to have all that. He whoever he say he is.
Okay.
He whoever he say he is, he can do whatever they say he can do.
Because he's big. That was the only point you made. Was that
No,
he was big.
because he The Rock. Because he him.
Him doing
He
what?
dope. He dope. He good at everything.
Everything like what?
All the movies.
But it's acting, bro.
When he in interviews and he just talking,
You talk with it.
he talk good. So yeah, he funny.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying? I laugh at him. I
Right.
laugh with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Dwayne, dog. When he run for president, I'm voting for him.
Okay.
I'm voting. I'm casting my shit. I hope he talking what I like. I hope he talking what I like him talking.
You don't care what he talking, as long as he talking, you like it. You don't care what he's saying.
Not when it comes to politics. It's a little different. It start getting a little different. But I don't think he gonna be talking that shit. They tried to turn him into a Republican. They tried to tell me Dwayne Johnson was a Republican. I'm not trying that shit. I'm not trying that shit. I don't believe that. Yeah. I like Hobbs and Shaw. On HBO Max. So what you got? What you fuck with HBO Max more than you fuck with Netflix? We talked about this already.
No, I watch.
Because you just watched Stranger Things.
No, yeah, I might say yeah. I watch any like really both of them. I watch, but I watched a lot of shit on Netflix already. So I don't.
It's not a lot of shit left.
Yeah, so I just be
It's not a lot of shit
trying to
left.
see what HBO Max had. But pretty much they got all the movies I've seen already too. So
Yeah.
I'll just be
I think they ended Castlevania, so I'm kind of irritated.
yeah. I'm
by
not
that.
really a series guy. I gotta
Really
really
a series, guy.
yeah. Not like I can't really watch TV series.
Crazy, bro.
Like sometimes like it
The
gotta be
series is
really
be
good.
where it's at.
Yeah, it do. But
Series
them
be
motherfuckers
where
that
it's
have you stuck. That's really why I don't be watching.
Oh yeah.
They had you stuck in them and them joints like
You
for
end
days.
up watching fucking 45 episodes.
Yeah, and it's like next thing you know the sun was just coming up.
Yeah.
You look back over now the sun going down. It's like damn, my shit has been spent all day watching the show. All you kept saying was I'm gonna just watch one more episode.
Yeah, I've got they've told me with that.
So
They've
yeah,
told me with that.
I don't be quick to watch a TV series, but I do watch them. I just haven't watched none in a minute. Like the last ones I was really into was The Arrow and The Flash and Black Lightning.
They just I haven't seen the new season of Black Lightning, but I guess that's over too.
Right.
I guess it's the last season, but I haven't seen it. Have you been
And I need
watching
to see All American.
All American? That's a football show, ain't it?
Yeah, you ain't see that, John? Yeah, I mean it's
Watching
it's
football
like a
shit, bro.
it's a dramatization like a hood type joint, like giving you the background of life in Compton.
and then they be footballing and shit. I'm watching Ballers,
So
but you
And
know,
it's the same
The Rock
way?
was in it, so
oh, so that's your favorite actor is The Rock. Or
My
is this
favorite
your
actor?
favorite superhero?
Rock is the man.
It's the hero. It's your hero.
My hero, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
cool. Everyone's entitled to their own thing.
he my hero. He not my favorite actor though.
Sounds like
No, he not my favorite actor. No. He ain't do no. You know what I'm saying he ain't the guy Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. Now you want to talk about Tom Cruise? Except for the Mummy.
I'm like, that's your leader.
Tom Cruise?
Yeah. And
What
so
you seen
going
Tom?
with?
Besides the Mummy, what you seen Tom Cruise do that was bad?
Is that who you going with?
Who you see that? What Tom Cruise do that was bad?
I don't really watch too many Tom Cruise movies. I think I seen one of them, like Mission Impossible 2. Matter of fact, when he put the gun on the fish tank, blew up the fish tank. That might be the only time.
So you see none of the other Mission Impossibles? You can see Minority Report. You a hater. Minority Report is like my second favorite
I
movie.
know.
You know,
It's my second favorite movie of all time. It's a movie called Minority Report.
I'm not.
Besides what?
I'm married, mine, Chris Evans.
I'm a Denzel guy.
Denzel been in some trash too.
Like
Denzel been in some good shit. But he done did some like questionable movies.
Like
Now I gotta go through him. I'll have to go through him. He been in some shit though. He been in some.
see, you really got
That fucking okay. That damn that Western shit. Nobody want to see that bullshit.
But did you watch it?
I wasn't watching
It was
it.
a good movie.
No, it's
You
not.
didn't watch it.
You know it's not a good
I
movie.
watched the movie. It's a good
You
movie.
know it's not
The
a good
Magnificent
movie.
Eight.
The Magnificent. You know it's
I
not.
watched the movie. It was a
You
good
know it's
movie,
not a good
bro.
movie.
You tripping?
You know
It
that.
was a great movie.
You know that.
You gotta watch it.
You know it's not a good movie. In your soul, you know it's not a good
Bro,
movie.
I don't know about Tom Cruise, bro. Name
Okay.
another actor.
Oh, you're not even talking about Tom Cruise. You're talking about Denzel.
Yeah. Everything he's in is great, bro.
That's not true.
You didn't even watch the movie, so how can you say it's not great?
I saw the
You didn't
trailer.
see shit.
I saw
You
the
ain't see
trailer.
nothing.
I saw the
There ain't no
trailer.
fucking trailer for it.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
No,
it
it's
was.
not.
It
No,
was
it's
when
not.
that shit was coming
No,
out.
it's not.
Motherfucking.
It came out on Netflix. It
Huh?
wasn't no trailer.
Yes, it was.
When?
The Magnificent Eight. That was in theaters.
When?
When that came out, that was in theaters.
I don't think so, bro.
I remember.
You sure?
Yeah, because I remember because fucking what's his name was in it?
You sure
Who
you're
played
not thinking about
Star
that?
Lord?
You thinking about the Hateful Eight
No,
with Samuel L. Jackson?
I know what the Hateful Eight is.
Right.
Because I saw the Hateful Eight. Because I like Sam
You
Jackson.
like that, man?
I like the Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
I like Sam Jackson.
It's fucking corny, bro.
The Hateful Eight was corny.
Okay. It wasn't better than Magnificent Eight. Or I think it's the Magnificent Nine. That's really what I think it is.
It's not the
Or
Magnificent
something
Seven.
like that. 7 or something.
It was.
I know
It's a play off of the Magnificent Seven, and if I'm not mistaken, it's that Magnificent Eight. The Magnificent Seven is
Can
an
you look
old
that for
movie.
us, please? I believe it's the 7.
Matter of fact, go to Denzel's IMDb and start from the end, and I bet you he got some stinkers in there. He got some stank ass shit in there. Denzel don't got no bad movies to you.
Nah, bro.
I need the list. I gotta go to IMDb right now. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna go on to IMDb right now because I know he do. And I'm not even saying like.
It sounds like you saying you take Tom Cruise over Denzel.
It is. It is what it is.
That's not true. That's not true. I be talking shit about.
He loves.
I be talking shit about that.
I really gotta
Denzel Washington.
watch your time. Like I don't.
I like
Like,
Denzel better than Tom
other than
Cruise.
Mission Impossible, what other movies has Tom Cruise been in?
I just told you.
Though them other names was different movies. I thought you were saying like those was the names of Mission Impossible movies. No, I only say because like I.
Oh, it's the Magnificent Seven. I'm sorry. It's
Y'all
the
heard me say
Magnificent
it.
Seven.
Y'all heard me say it.
Safe House was kind of, you mean?
Oh, hater. You're a hater.
Two Guns was kind of,
You're a hater. You're a
it's
hater.
like, alright.
Hater, bro. You're a hater. Just stop looking because you hating, bro. It's all hate in your heart right now. That's hate. That's all hate in your heart right there.
Manchurian Candidate. You didn't like the Manchurian Candidate. Yeah. Line say you like the Manchurian Candidate. Line say you liked it. Yeah, exactly. You don't even know what it is because it's not that good.
Yeah, no, I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's not that fucking
I just didn't see
good.
it. So I can't say it's not that good. I just didn't see it. What about Pelham 1, 2, 3?
And that was a little shaky. And that was shaky. Yeah.
All the equalizers. I know he is.
I didn't see the
I
Equalizers.
know, but you're a hater, bro.
I didn't see the Equalizers. Denzel got some heat on this. Denzel got some heat.
bro.
Denzel got some heat.
What's the joint?
Glory, Pelican Brief, Philadelphia,
Philadelphia,
Bone
was good.
Collector,
Bone
Sean Q, Remember the Titans, Inside Man, Deja Vu, Malcolm X, Book of Eli,
Every chance I get.
Man on Fire,
Man on Fire.
American Gangster, Flight, Training Day. Denzel got some. Denzel Out of Time is on here. Denzel got some heat. All right, let's go to Tom Cruise. Let's go to Tom. Let's go to the God Tom Cruise. My nigga, Top Gun. Fucking, I ain't even gonna go into all the Mission Impossibles. It's gonna be 7 of those. Edge of Tomorrow, amazing. Fucking War of the Worlds was good. Tropic Thunder, Last Samurai. Tropic Thunder.
John Ben Stiller and all?
Yeah.
He was in it?
Yeah, he was in it.
People keep talking about it.
Minority Report, second best movie of ever.
When that come out?
Minority Report? No, it didn't. 2002.
Okay.
Tom Cruise got some bullshit up here, yo. I mean, he white. Tom Cruise got some bullshit up
But
here.
majority of his shit was coming from that Mission Impossible shit, though. So he
No, it wasn't. He had a lot of other shit before
No,
that.
what I'm saying, majority of his money was coming because
No,
that's his highest grossing movie, ain't it?
I don't think so. Well, probably is. Probably is high school. Yeah, probably eventually, but not like when he was like doing his thing. Like, nah, like he was more in the '90s and early 2000s. And Mission Impossible 3 only came out in like what? Mission Impossible 2 was 2000. Mission Impossible 3 was 2006. So like before that, he had like he got like a bunch of shit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to give you that. All right, now let's go to the real guy. Damn, you not right. You don't want this. Sam Jackson. Sam Jackson.
Sam got some heat, but he ain't over the
He got all right. Denzel might be a better actor.
No, I'm talking about movies though. Like,
But he don't. But he got better. But he got better movies, bro.
Samuel?
Yes.
No, bro. I'm telling you,
And I'm not even going. And I'm not even going to add none of the Marvel shit.
I was about to say Samuel got a few stinkers though.
No, he got some trash in this
Like
list.
that John Black Snake Moon. That
Yeah.
joint was bad, bro.
Yeah, that shit was
Terrible.
that shit was different.
Like I watched that joint and I was just confused. Like, what the fuck is this supposed to be about?
Black Snake Moon?
Yeah, it was like possessed.
No, it wasn't. No, I think she. I don't
Supposed to be
remember.
like a Christian man. And she had like a nympho demon.
All right, Pulp Fiction.
Never seen it.
Never saw Pulp Fiction.
To be honest with you, no.
Okay,
Never seen it.
Pulp Fiction is good. Django. You know Django is good.
Right. But alright, okay.
I'm not doing none of the Avengers stuff, which is a lot of this shit. Hitman's Bodyguard and Hitman's Bodyguard 2. I didn't see those.
I like the Hitman.
You didn't like Hateful Eight. I won't do Spiral. Shaft.
Shaft.
This nigga was Shaft, bro.
Yeah, 2000 joint, right?
He got 2 Shaft movies.
Yeah, he got the one that just recently came out like 2018.
He was dope in Kingsman.
Kingsman, he was nice. I like him.
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter, he was the man.
Okay. Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. I did like
Played
him.
Mr.
I
Glass.
liked him. Yeah, I met Mr. Glass. Yeah, I did like him.
Okay. You didn't watch none of the Star Wars movies.
Yeah, no, got me there.
He wasn't particularly great in those. I mean, he was alright. Like the third one he did was alright. A Time to Kill, Jurassic Park, Jackie Brown, Snakes on the Plane.
I seen the time.
Not Snakes on the Plane.
Snakes on the Plane.
Not Snakes on the
That was
Plane.
one of my. I mean, I liked that John.
No,
was
that
one
shit.
of my favorite
Nah,
ones.
he could have kept that. That was one of his bad ones.
Yeah, he could have definitely.
Lakeview Terrace. That movie is fucking ridiculous.
Let me see the cover of that Lakeview Terrace. Oh yeah,
This was some.
that's
This is
my
some wild shit.
shit.
You like Lakeview Terrace?
No, I like it because there was a different. You didn't see Samuel like that in a lot of movies.
True.
So that's
especially
why I
back
liked
then.
it. He was fucking nuts in that joint.
I watched
that
The
joke.
Negotiator every week when I was probably painting age.
Oh shit.
The Negotiator, bro. when he take motherfuckers hostage, when Sam take motherfuckers hostage in the building,
Oh, I gotta see that, John.
the
Let
negotiator.
me see the title of it. Let me see the
I
title.
love that movie,
Oh, yeah, we
bro.
were trying to figure out like
That's-
Who set him up
Oh,
and shit?
shit, no, I didn't see
Yeah.
that.
You ain't see that?
Oh.
We about to cut the pod off and watch the negotiator.
What time we got? Yeah.
SWAT.
SWAT is my I watch SWAT anytime I get a chance, bro.
SWAT's
That's
alright.
another one. No, that's my shit.
Afro Samurai. I love him in Afro Samurai.
See that, John.
You never saw Afro Samurai?
Yeah. It's the cartoon, John, right?
Yeah, it's anime.
Anime, yeah.
Anime John.
No, I ain't watching
Long Kiss Goodnight. I remember
that. I
that.
seen that.
I don't like him in Jumper. Actually, he's fine in Jumper.
yeah, Jumper
Jumper's
was
just a
okay.
bad movie.
Yeah, it was okay.
Jumper's just a stupid movie. Like I said, I'm not gonna say none of the Avengers stuff. Incredibles. I didn't watch 1408.
Incredibles is my shit.
He was good.
1408.
He was good in the other guys.
Other guys is my shit. I was mad because he wasn't in long.
He wasn't in long,
Yeah, him
yeah.
and The Rock wasn't in long, but they was
His roles in Triple X, but that's not really his movies.
Yeah.
They don't have what's the name up here, but he was only in it a little bit. RoboCop, the more recent RoboCop. I don't know, man. Sam, I don't know. Denzel got him beat though.
Yeah, I'm like Denzel is just man.
Denzel got him beat though.
He gotta be the
Denzel
goat
got
with this
some.
shit.
Denzel
man.
got some heat.
The go with this shit, man.
Denzel got some heat.
and he
bro.
don't do sequels.
Denzel don't do
He
sequels.
got one sequel.
The Hitman. Oh, the Hitman's wife's bodyguard or some shit.
It's Equalizer.
That's the sequel. Oh no,
That's
not
his only
Denzel.
one.
That's not Denzel. That's
Yeah.
Sam Jackson. No, that's Sam
That's
Jackson.
Sam Jackson.
That's Sam
Yeah.
Jackson. My fault. Yeah.
Denzel only got one sequel, bro. The
It's
Equalizer.
the Equalizer too. Why not
That's
do
it.
sequels?
It's just something he don't do. Right.
Really?
He just don't do it though. I didn't realize it until people said it and I heard him say it. And then I went down and listened. I'm like, really?
He don't.
It's
do
not a
it.
Training Day 2.
Right.
Not nothing like nothing. But I mean, of course he got killed in Training Day. But it's like
Yeah.
still he don't do nothing. Again, it's like that's crazy.
It is.
That's crazy. Cause you know some people be like once they get something great, they be like trying to hold on to it and get all
Yeah.
the juice out of it as much as possible. Like Friday, they try to wring that shit out. Is I mean even though every movie it gained new juice, but they've been trying to wring that
You,
shit out.
you don't want to. You don't want a fourth Friday.
Hell yeah.
want
I mean
a
I
fourth
don't
Friday.
now because Pop's gone. It ain't gonna be the same without Pops, man. Unless they do something like play off of that.
Yeah.
Like say like in the beginning of his funeral, God forbid, you mean like
Yeah.
they had to do something like that. Like man, your pops was cool, man. Imagine
They
pops going
could.
like
They,
something like
they
that.
could do some slick shit where they do his funeral. They do his funeral and they got him on like tape recorded
Yeah, but I don't
because
know if
his
they got
son
some.
can do his voice. His son, dog, is spot on.
Yeah,
It's spot on. His son is his son though, like
right.
so
But I mean,
if it's just a recording of
right,
it,
a quick little. You mean, few
you could do a
words.
couple. You could do a couple good lines. He throwing
Right.
some good jokes and shit. But yeah, if they go that route, they could do it. But I could understand why they wouldn't.
Yeah,
Like Boondocks, it's like just let his son do the voice.
nah, bro, that shit over with, man. Pops boy, it wasn't just a voice, man. It was his personality with
But
that shit.
he showed that he can do it. Like he is a whole thing on YouTube. You gotta watch it where his son does a whole it's a whole It's not a doc, but he set the camera up
Right.
and he explained everything that's been going on
right.
since his pop died that have to do with Boondocks. And
Right.
shit. And it's like it was a long-ish video, and like he went through it that they did bring him in and like he showed what he could do. Like he showed like it's spot on, bro. Like he got it. It's spot on. But I don't know. I think it's enough to keep the friend to keep it going.
I don't know, cause you gotta think.
Like the reboot and shit.
I feel like Pops did a lot of improvising on that shit. He did a lot of going off the
Probably.
rails. Ain't no
Probably,
I know
yeah.
for sure. Cause it was no character. That was the only character on that show that you could just be like, oh, I know exactly who that is.
Right. Well, no, I won't say that. You knew who a pimp named Slickback was?
Okay. But he came later on the show. When that show first came out,
It was the second season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He came in the second.
But that's when the show first came, like, hit.
Right, yeah.
You knew exactly who the old man was.
right.
You ain't know who nobody else on that fucking show was. You knew who
You
the
knew,
old man
you
was.
knew you knew Sam Jackson and fucking
And Boondocks too. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I did. But that's cause yeah.
Say what again?
Right. Say what?
That's from
I did.
that's from Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. I mean, I know that because I've heard parrot like people.
People parodied it.
Right.
Yeah, that's from Pulp Fiction. There's a funny scene in there too. Well, where we at?
3 hours.
232.
2:32.
I think we gonna call it.
Sir.
I think we gonna call it. We gonna have some guests next week, or you don't know?
Yeah, I mean that's what we gonna shoot for. We gonna keep y'all posted.
We gonna keep
Let y'all
y'all
know.
posted. I'm
You know what
asking
I'm
if
saying?
you. I'm asking if you spoke to the shorty, but all right.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
no, she ain't hit. No, she ain't got back to me. No.
Oh, all right. Well, this is us, Word of Mouth Radio, Word of Mouth podcast, signing off. Y'all get with us. Hey, if you still watching this and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. It don't cost you nothing.
Hit the like button.
Hit the like button. We don't bother you.
Right.
Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Please do. Check out the most recent last episode. That one is even better than this one. You know what I'm saying? That one is, is dope. All right, well.